And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast After Hours Edition. We're joined with some lovely ladies. Let's get into it, guys.
Let's go. Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night.
All
right, we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast After Hours Edition. Quick announcement before we get into the show, guys. We are going to CastleClub.tv, as you guys know, that is the home base for us. Also, rumble.com/freshandfit, guys. We are going to be. Should I read that first, Bills?
You can do whatever.
Okay, let me know when I have to do it.
Right.
But yeah, guys, so rumble.com/freshfit, as you guys know, that's the home base for us. So if we ever get canceled, you know exactly where to find us.
Misogyny.
Rumble.com/freshfit. That is our primary platform now. So for all you haters that say, bro, you guys are not on YouTube, all this other dumb shit. It's like, bro, we don't give a fuck about YouTube because they don't pay us, all right?
Yep.
So it is what it is. Rumble is our main shit. Castle Club, etc. Yes, we're still on YouTube. Yes, we're still on Twitch. Yes, we are on all these platforms, but it is not the primary platform for us anymore because, as you guys know, just I hate this. YouTube isn't free speech, guys. Sorry, like big tech is not free speech, so Rumble is.
Also, the debate that's going to be happening tomorrow is only going to be on Rumble.
Yeah, it won't be on YouTube. So I'm going to be reacting to the debate tomorrow with obviously Joe Biden and Donald Trump. I'm going to be giving you guys my political takes on it. I know they're going to talk about a bunch of different topics, whether it's Israel, Palestine, Ukraine, etc., immigration, all that stuff. I'll go ahead and give you guys my topics. As you guys know, I talk a lot about geopolitics, not so much on YouTube for obvious reasons, but more on X, and I will be definitely talking about it tomorrow on Rumble. So make sure to tune in tomorrow. It's going to be on Rumble here, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when they do the debate, and we'll be reacting to it. Also, real quick, guys, it's time to say goodbye to Starbucks and say hello to Rumble 1775 Coffee. Unlike other brands, this is a coffee that backs free speech and is unapologetic about it. Visit 1775coffee.com. Use the promo code STUDIO40 to get 40% off on any coffee subscription. The coffee comes in medium and dark roast. It also comes in pea berry, which is similar to Kona coffee. In other words, this stuff is premium. Click the link in the live chat or the description. You can also go directly to 1775coffee.com and use the promo code STUDIO40 to get 40% off today. And guys, this is more important than ever before because like I said before, free speech is definitely under attack. If you look at big tech, whether it's us getting banned on Instagram for fucking no reason or getting demonetized or whatever it may be, speaking the truth nowadays is just not a thing. That's why platforms like Rumble, X, etc. are super important, especially in an election year, guys. So it is what it is. What else?
And then we have a code as well for new members,
Castle Club.
Debate 24.
Yes. If you guys want to get a discount on an annual membership for Castle Club, guys,
got you guys.
Go ahead, go in there. The annual for us right now is $315. $35 a month is $420. Annual is $315. But we gave you guys another discount. Click Debate 24. Type in Debate 24. It'll knock $65 off. Bring it down to $250. Get in there, guys. It'll be an annual membership for 1 year, and you don't got to worry about it again. For a full year, man. So
we're doing Zoom calls,
the Zoom
meetups
calls
as well, and as well online help. So we got you guys.
You want to come to the yacht party that we're going to have at the end of July, early August? It's going to be open to Castle Club members only. And we might open it up to the general public, but we're going to obviously get first right refusal to our Castle Club members. And we got a bigger yacht, guys, 350 people, so we're pushing the yacht back. Yeah, because it was 120 originally. And then we were able to get another yacht for $350, so we'll be able to go ahead and give you guys with an open bar. Yep, we're gonna have open bar, etc. And we'll be able to give you guys a better price point as well. So it won't be as expensive. We'll bring down the price because we're gonna be able to significantly increase the capacity of the boat, man. It'll be a way bigger yacht, $350. And we're gonna have a bunch of hot girls there for y'all as well. So and the tickets are gonna be limited. We're gonna have probably maybe $350. Half of that is $175. To be honest with you, we'll probably only do $150, $140 tickets for guys because we want more girls on there than guys. Sorry, guys.
Here's what it is.
Hey, that's what y'all want, right? You guys don't want it to be a fucking sausage fest. Man. I don't want to hear no complaints. So we're going to have way more girls than guys in there. So it's going to probably be somewhere between 130 to 150 guys, and then the other 200 or so are going to be fucking dudes. Sorry, girls. Dudes. I said dudes, no girls. What else? Any other announcements?
That's it.
Yeah.
And then, Chris, what about you?
Speaking of girls, shout out to the panel for coming on. We got 6 new girls, by the way, and that's Wednesday. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you guys. Girls, DM me and Aaron C. Poxon on IG. Make sure when you DM me, please don't flake. If you flake, you will get banned. I had one girl DM me today. She said, "Oh, I'm not coming." I'm like, "Oh, can I come tomorrow?" I'm like, "Bitch, no, you're banned." So, anyways, and your Twitter. So Aaron Poxon on Aaron Poxon C on Twitter. I posted 2 days ago.
What do you tweet under?
Just stuff about the show, just say what's up, niggas, and my and my inbox is open, by the way. So you guys can DM me, and other than that, I'm verified. So all those scammers out there doing fake accounts about me, guys, don't be stupid. I don't do crypto right now.
Speaking of flakes, we did a 2-hour podcast earlier about flakes.
Oh, yes.
And it was amazing, guys. Go check it out.
Yeah, full episodes on Castle Club, but obviously we did most of it is on YouTube and on Rumble. It's for you guys for free. So if you guys want to watch it for free, you guys have that option as well. And then you want to tell them about sorry guys, we have a lot of announcements. Vegas.
So yeah, tomorrow I'll be in Vegas, guys. I'm gonna do Access Vegas with Rolo and Michael Sartain, and then we're gonna do Zuby on Saturday, and I'll be back to Miami on Sunday after that.
Are you doing? You're doing Ryan to Pineda too, right?
No, not this trip.
Okay. Cool. All right then. So yeah, guys. So check us out on
Access Vegas.
Yeah. So we're gonna be after I do the debate, right? The debate breakdown. We're gonna have after hours, but it's gonna be from Vegas, and Fresh is gonna be over there with them, Sartain, Rolo, etc. So you guys are still gonna get Fresh Fit content, and then Friday, we're looking to do an IRL stream more than likely. We'll probably do an IRL stream, more of a change your mind type debate topic table. So that will be out in Brickell running around and all over Miami. I'll probably do with Bills and Mo, and you guys will see us doing an IRL on Friday. So divide and conquer, man. You're gonna see us all over the place, in 2 different parts of the country. So
We got you guys.
yeah.
Ladies, thank you for coming. And if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status. If you want to, of course.
Your body count.
We'll start right here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Alina. I'm 31. I work in marketing. Yeah. I sell boobs and butts in Miami. So.
Wait, what?
Is that like plastic surgery?
Yes, plastic surgery.
Okay.
So that's what I do for a living. So marketing.
Wait, question. Did you get yours done?
No, these are actually mine.
Okay.
Good job.
But
Josh.
like in 10 years, I wouldn't mind getting gravity.
You been at 41?
Yep. Actually, 41 would be a good time to get that done.
Cool. And then where you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Okay. And dating status?
I'm taken.
Husband? Boyfriend?
Mhm.
How long has it been?
A year. Yeah, a year.
And how'd you guys meet?
That's an interesting story.
Was it for papers?
Well, no.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. And then
Was it online? I met online.
It was through someone else.
Okay, through a mutual friend.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, she's doing Hail Mary. I turned 30. I have to get married.
Well, no, she's not. You're not married, right? You guys are just together right now.
Yeah.
She's boyfriend girlfriend. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Are your parents still together?
Sorry?
Are your parents still together?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they back in Colombia or?
My mom is in Colombia. He is currently traveling. Cali.
Cali, okay.
Okay. Where'd you go to high school, in Colombia or here?
I went to Germany and Colombia.
You went to Germany and
And
Colombia?
in Colombia?
Yes, I grew up. Part of my childhood was in Germany, and that's why I don't have a Colombian accent.
I
Yeah.
see the German accent, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you grew up in Germany and in Colombia?
Yeah.
Okay. And then highest education level completed for you?
I have not completed my master's yet, but I'm.
You have your bachelor's?
Yeah.
What do you have it in?
Economics.
Okay. Where'd you get it from?
In Colombia, Universidad Autónoma.
Okay. All right. And then you said you do plastic surgery sales
No, I do the marketing. Like I do all the marketing.
for a plastic surgery surgeon, I'm guessing.
Clinic. It's
Clinic. Okay.
10 doctors.
Okay. 10 doctors under. Okay. Cool. What about you? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Helen.
Helen? Okay.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay. Where are you from?
Florida.
What
South
part
Florida.
of Miami, Fort Lauderdale?
Broward area.
Miramar, Pembroke Pines?
Where?
Pembroke Pines.
Pembroke?
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Pembroke. Okay. What do you do for work?
I work in a laboratory and I also model
Okay.
on the side.
What kind of lab? Like a blood lab or?
Yes, we specimen, urine, blood, stool.
Oh, okay. So like when anyone takes, when a doctor takes a sample of someone to see what's wrong with them, they give it to you guys and you guys process it.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Highest education level completed?
Associates.
Okay. In phlebotomy or what?
Psychology.
Okay. All right. Relationship status?
I'm single.
Single. All right. Are your parents together?
My father passed away. My mom is still alive, and no, they're divorced.
Okay.
They were divorced before he
Okay.
passed away.
Okay.
No fresh.
Okay. Divorced?
Yeah.
Are you, I forgot to ask your favorite question.
Birth control.
Am I on birth control?
Yeah.
Is that a serious question?
Just curious.
Yes, I'm on birth control, not for sex.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
Me?
Are you on birth control or no?
No.
No?
You have
Okay.
kids?
No.
Okay. Do you have kids or?
Couldn't
No,
tell.
no,
No?
kids.
And you're Colombian. What's your ethnic background?
I'm Haitian,
Yes, sir.
French, German, British, and Irish.
Damn, how many parents you got?
a
Okay,
lot.
so who's Haitian? Your mom or your dad?
My mother is Haitian.
Your mom's Haitian, and then your father was
White,
he was Caucasian. Okay.
right? But my mom's also has some mixture in her as well. So
Okay.
You said you're a model, right?
yes.
What do you model?
I was with an agency for a while. Now I'm no longer with them. They weren't getting me like enough work, in my opinion. So now I'm just doing freelance.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right, body count.
Oh, he wants your body count.
0.
You're
All right.
virgin?
No, I was joking.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean we knew that.
All right. What about
You
you?
knew
What's your
that.
name?
My name is Isabella.
Isabella. All right. How old are you, Isabella?
I just turned 23 this month.
Okay. Where are you from?
I live in Norway, but I'm not from Norway.
Where are you originally from?
I'm half Italian and half Chinese.
Forget about
Well, I
it.
mean, like, where did you go to high school? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in the Middle East and Southeast Asia.
Okay, that's not the Middle East, but okay. So you grew up in Southeast. Where in Southeast Asia specifically?
And I grew up in different countries. So I grew up in Qatar, Dubai, and also Borneo Island.
Damn. You've been all over.
Okay.
The place.
Where'd you
Nice place.
Where'd you go to high school then?
I went to high school in Brunei. It's a small Muslim country in Borneo Island.
Interesting. Is your father like military or something, or?
No, he works in engineering, more like oil and gas projects.
Okay, is that why you traveled so much?
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Okay,
why I
because your
was-
father would go from place to place. Okay. So okay, where would you say you spent most of your like adolescence and childhood? Qatar, UAE.
I spent the first first decade of my life in the Middle East, like Qatar and UAE, and
Okay.
then afterwards I moved to Borneo Island.
Okay. All right. What do you do for work?
I'm currently a student.
Okay.
So like,
I'm assuming you go to school in Norway.
yeah.
Okay. What are you majoring in?
I'm doing a master's degree in finance.
Okay.
I had my bachelor's degree in business.
Where'd you get that from?
In Oslo, in Norway.
Okay.
White Norway. It's kind of far.
Good question. During COVID, I went on a short vacation to Sweden, and I ended up getting stuck in Sweden because of COVID.
Oh shit.
And because I was in my final year of high school, I just settled in Norway. And it's pretty chill over there, so I decided to just stay.
You just said, hey, fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Whatever works.
And then relationship status for you?
Single / situationship, I guess.
Slash fucking.
No, not really.
Come on, you're not.
No.
Okay.
So you're a virgin?
No.
So you're fucking.
Not actively, no.
Well, you have a situationship. Well,
Well, you don't have to be fucking to be in a situationship.
Come on, bro.
that's why it's a situation probably then.
Yeah.
It's because the dude's not getting laid. He's like, fuck this shit.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Commit to me now.
Yeah. I mean, this guy, is he in Norway or is he in the United States?
Norway.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Okay, who doesn't want to commit, you or him?
I feel like I don't know.
Merch.
Wait,
Like,
so
I'm not sure either.
why isn't he here?
Wait, what do you mean?
Why didn't he travel with you to Miami?
Oh, cause I'm just here on vacation for like just a week.
She belongs to the street. He's adding up here,
No.
man. You want some other shit, man.
You're on demon time, man.
Yeah, sure, something.
Yeah. Yeah, if you would come to Miami, a single girl, like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I'm quite.
Yeah. Are your parents still together?
Unfortunately not.
No.
But
Okay.
I still have contact with both of them.
Okay. Are you on birth control?
No.
No. Okay. What's your ethnic background?
Italian and Chinese.
Hey, man. See, it's the Chinese part, bro.
Who's Chinese, your dad?
I'm telling you, bro.
Who's Chinese, your dad or your mom?
My mother.
Okay, and your dad is full Italian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Cool. What about you? What's your name?
Isabella.
I'm sorry?
Isabella.
Oh, your name's Isabella too.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you, Isabella?
38.
Wait,
38. Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Poland? Okay. Do you live here in Miami now or are you just visiting?
No, I live in Miami.
Okay. How long you been in Miami for?
1.5 year.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm lash tech.
Okay. Highest education level completed for you?
You have to speak slowly.
Oh,
Okay.
education level.
Highest completed.
I finished real estate, but I didn't work in that part. In that.
Okay, so you don't have a degree, just real estate license, but you
Yes.
didn't finish.
Yes, but from Poland. I finished in Polish.
Okay.
Poland.
Oh, real estate license in Poland.
Yes,
Okay.
not here.
Okay. Relationship status?
Single.
Okay.
At 38?
Yes,
Damn. It's tough. That's tough.
it is.
Shit.
Are your parents still together?
Yes,
Okay. Are they back in Poland?
yes.
What part of Poland are you from?
Like Rzeszów, like.
How far from Warsaw?
South.
South of Warsaw?
It's like 4 hours.
4 hour. Oh, so like farmland.
Damn.
Like it's like a.
That's far.
It's near to Krakow, more near.
Okay. All right. Are you okay? Are you on birth control or no? Birth control.
No,
Okay.
Any kids?
no.
Okay. Does anyone have kids here? Just out of curiosity. Oh shit! Nobody's a mom. Okay.
All right, Poland, body count?
1.
That's crap, bro. You Miami. Man.
Yeah.
100.
100.
100.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. All right. What about you? What's your name?
Magdalena.
Okay. She's definitely Polish too.
Yes.
You guys are friends, huh?
Yes.
We just met actually
Oh, wow.
recently. Yeah.
How old are you, Magdalena?
The same age, 38.
Okay. Are you also from Poland?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born and raised. Yeah.
Okay. What part of Poland are you from?
South of Poland.
South of Poland?
Yeah, very close. 30 minutes away from her city.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So still, okay. Like, all right. So you're also 4 hours away from Warsaw.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then what do you do for work?
I'm in medical aesthetics.
Medical aesthetics. Okay.
Wait, medical?
No, it's like a beauty, but medical grade
Okay.
Okay.
stuff.
Highest education level completed for you?
Beauty school.
Okay. Is that here in America or back
Actually, I
in Poland?
finished in Poland and I continued education here when I moved here.
Did they accept your certification from Poland here?
No, I had to.
You had to do some parts?
Yeah.
Okay. Relationship status?
Single,
Okay.
ready to mingle.
Are your parents still together?
They were divorced when I was like 8 months. So my father died and like my mom was single mom.
Okay. Are you on birth control?
No,
Okay. Why you say it like that?
because when you're 38, you're not on a birth control.
Oh, yeah, because you don't need it.
Yeah, you don't need it.
It's not that easy to get pregnant anymore. I'm
It's not,
assuming.
it's not.
I don't know, but I'm assuming. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
Well,
The age is the birth control.
Well, you assumed right this time.
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So, what about you?
I'm Daniela. I'm 22 years old. I was originally born in Puerto Rico. My dad is from Venezuela, and my mom is from Jordan.
Okay. So you were born in Puerto Rico, but your dad is Jordanian. You said.
No, my mom is Jordanian,
Okay.
and my dad's from
Venezuela?
Venezuela.
Okay. Did they meet in Puerto Rico or somewhere
Yes,
else?
so they did meet in Puerto Rico.
What was a Jordanian woman doing in Puerto Rico?
Running away from her dad.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
She said she needed to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Did she? Let me guess. Her dad was a strict Muslim. Yeah. Okay. What do you do for work?
I work also in medical aesthetics.
You guys all know each other?
No.
Okay.
So I work for a medical spa, not just aesthetics. We also do IV treatments, vitamin shots. So if you guys are hungover and you need something to take care of you, we
Okay.
also do them here.
So like IVs?
Yeah, like we do IVs. We do.
He
Where?
needs that. He needs that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's really beneficial. Like we also do hormone replacement therapy. So if you guys need like testosterone
He needs all that.
shots,
He needs all that.
we do like weight loss therapy, like Ozempic.
Okay, Chris.
All right. So you said, do you live in Puerto Rico or do you live here now?
No, so I live here now. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. How long you been in Miami?
I think like 14 years.
Oh, she belongs to the streets. You're from Miami,
not,
man.
Definitely not. I'm on
That's
the sidewalk.
over half your life. Over half
Yeah,
your life
pretty
he's been
much.
here.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. So, relationship status?
It's complicated, but going well.
Oh, she
Going well.
fucking, yeah.
We
Chris,
are
what was that?
fucking.
She fucking.
We're definitely fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
At least she's honest about
So
it.
she's got a. So you got a boyfriend then? I
No,
guess.
he's great. Like he's wonderful. Like I appreciate him so much.
Okay.
He's watching me right now.
So what? Why? So why are you guys like not? How long y'all been seeing each other?
It's a little complicated. We were together for like 3 years.
So off and on.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
Okay. So who doesn't want to commit? You or him?
He does.
No, honestly, it wasn't like about committing. It was more like we didn't have like enough time to, because a relationship is a lot, you know, like
3
it's
years?
yeah.
Is enough time?
No, of course. I mean, like we took a break to really focus more like on our careers because he's doing a lot of shit. Like he's in real estate and he's studying to be a doctor, and I'm also trying to start out my career as well. So when you're putting a lot of like work into, you know, your projects or your passions, you can't necessarily, you know, it's really sad. Like you can't really provide for the person how you want to, and I wanted to be able to give that to him as well as he wanted to give that to me. So I mean, now we're in a better place when we got back together, and like we're good. I mean, I think we're going on a good path.
That is great.
Root for me, guys. Like,
Good
really.
job.
He's a great guy.
Okay, no, this is good. So how long you guys known each other like total?
Oh man, he's known me since I was 16.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
We went to high school together.
Yeah,
We
so-
went to high school together.
all right, so y'all went to high school together, and then you guys were together for 3 years on and off,
Yes.
and then now I guess you guys are on, and but it's not an official title.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Like if I asked him, he would say he was single, probably.
Yeah. Like I mean, he'd probably say like it's complicated, like situationship, like you know.
All right, so that means clearly that one party doesn't want to commit. Who doesn't want to commit?
I think we both want to commit. Like I said, it's really just like
If you both want to commit, then
it's about a conversation, really.
Is
like,
he getting his money up now?
He's always been getting his. I helped him get his money up.
Oh, you helped him. There you go.
I think she doesn't want to commit.
She helped
bro.
him.
She helped him, man.
I'm waiting.
Nah,
I'm
for-
waiting. I'm
for something
waiting.
better?
Hello, I'm waiting. Like, I'm waiting.
okay. All right, so I'll just put I guess in a relationship, kind of. All right, and then are your parents still together?
No.
No. Okay. Birth control for you?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, body count.
Do girls count?
No.
No.
Okay.
Girls don't count.
I'd say like solid 6.
Okay.
Fair
600.
enough. Okay.
No, definitely not that. I'm sorry. Like no. Like I'm very.
I'm kidding. 200.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and then I guess chats. I guess.
Yeah, chat's
we
fine.
can.
Yeah, we get chats. And guys, what we'll be doing is we'll be you know, if something comes up, right, we'll obviously switch to Rumble or whatever, right, depending on what it is. But we'll try to stay on YouTube as long as possible, you know, for you ninjas out there. Okay, Vegas Rolling Stone. Oh no, that was from before?
Yeah. You got
Okay.
AV.
AV says, "Hey ladies, would you rather?" And guys, just so y'all know, on Castle Club we prioritize chats on Castle Club. So if you guys are a member of Castle Club, you guys could donate on there, and we'll read it, even if it's like a $2 tip. Hey ladies, would you rather let your first body smash again, or the guy that's in the friend zone? And just so you guys know, because these chats came up from before, it's a $5 minimum on Castle Club though. But we'll read the ones that came up from before. So, would you rather let your first body smash again, or the guy that's in the friend zone? Okay, I get what they mean.
Yeah.
The guy that you lost your virginity to, would you let him have sex with you again, or would you prefer a guy that's in the friend zone? We'll start here.
I think the guy who's in the friend zone.
Okay,
Damn.
so you've wisened up.
It was bad.
Yeah, I don't make the same mistake twice.
Okay, what about you?
Hell no, friend zone.
Hell no, God.
I would
Okay,
never see
what
that
about you?
guy again.
There's a reason a guy's in the friend zone.
So it would be the first guy you lost your virginity to. Okay, what about you?
Me too, friend zone.
A guy in the friend zone? Okay, what about you?
Friend zone. Absolutely friend zone.
Damn, these guys you lost your virginity to, I guess, weren't cool dudes.
That was rough.
All right.
Maybe we don't remember them.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, what about you?
The gun would go off. Neither. I couldn't. Yeah. Like the gun would go off.
If you had to choose, though.
Yeah, if you had
No,
to
I
pick,
can't.
assuming you didn't have the choice of a
lesser
gun.
evil.
Dog. Like I would cut off a limb. Like, I would cut off a limb.
All right, nigga, just choose one, man.
I can't. No. I can't. can't do it. I don't want anybody else.
No, this is just like an example. It's not like real life.
No, it's that bad. It's really that bad. The gun would go off.
All right.
The gun would go off, guys.
Okay. What else do we got here?
I see where you're not wiped up, man. Holy shit, dude.
All right. Noam Billy says, imagine a chick getting work done on her body, but not knowing her face is just busted. Hello, 304 is WFW Extra Media Flow.
What the fuck?
W. Chris brought out the bunnies tonight. Okay.
Yeah, he does.
Ladies, pick one. 2,000 Bitcoin or $2,000? We'll start here. What would you prefer? $2,000 or 2,000 Bitcoin?
2,000 Bitcoin. Wait, depends.
Which
what
one? Pick one.
kind of Bitcoin?
You know, I'll make it simple. Raise your hands if you would take the $2,000. Okay. Only one?
Stupid.
And then the rest of you guys would take 2,000 Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I thought she watched the show.
Okay. All right. Yeah, 2,000 Bitcoin would be how much today, guys?
So much money.
Yeah, we can go ahead and have that one out there.
Way more than $2,000.
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah, it's a lot more than 2,000. All right, who's up next? We're next, John.
Hold on, Bill's just putting it up.
Yeah, you know what's
He's
funny
putting in the
though?
amount.
She said, what kind of Bitcoin?
What kind of Bitcoin is wild?
All right, there
You
you go.
stupid.
That would be, holy shit. Is that 100 and... Wait, go back up to the top?
That is,
Billion?
So one Bitcoin is 60K, by the way.
So,
that's impressive.
is that 121 million? Or no? Or is that 1 billion?
1.2 billion.
1, 2,
121 million.
Yeah, 121 million. Sorry. Yeah. That's 121 million.
That's a ton of money.
God damn.
2K, bro.
over
Hey.
2K.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh.
I guess she needs to go back to the lab.
She said she watched the show.
Okay. What was that, Bo?
She said she watches the show.
Who?
The one that picked $2,000.
Maybe
she might have
she
missed
watched
that
Money
part.
Monday, nigga.
She might have missed that
Oh,
part.
facts.
She don't watch Money Monday.
Oh yeah.
What show do you said you watched the show? Which do you watch like the after hours? What do you watch in particular?
Just like clips I see on YouTube.
Just clips?
so,
Okay.
Yeah.
So just me yelling at girls, probably.
Yeah. girls getting
Okay.
freaked
She didn't see the Bitcoin episode.
Okay.
Missed that one.
Misogyny.
Yeah.
Okay. Throwback question, ladies. Marriageable man or Instagram? Ooh, not bad.
That's a good one.
So okay, ladies, you have two choices. You can either keep your Instagram the way it is, or you delete it, but you get a nice guy that's 5'8" that makes $50,000 per year. He's not the most. He's a regular guy. He's not the most handsome.
He'll love you.
Average looking, but he'd be marriageable. He'd be a good guy. Which one are you taking? Instagram or the marriageable man?
Marriageable man. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Does he have to be 5'8"?
That's the average guy.
I'm 5'7.5", 8.
So Instagram for you.
If he's 5'8", yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Marriageable man, because I don't even have any posts on my Instagram feed anyways.
Yeah, but you won't be able to, travel all over like you do.
Yeah.
With the 50K per year, US. That's maybe like, what is that for euros? That's
If you're good in saving,
that's like maybe 40, 35K euros.
35K around there.
Yeah.
If you're good in saving and investing that, then probably that could work.
He's not gonna do it.
Oh, that's the catch?
Yeah, it's an
That
average man.
he's-
Yeah, it's
that-
average,
Okay,
bro.
he's
Then he makes $50,000 US per year, and he's 5'8". Average guy. That's the
Right.
average man in America.
yeah, but he doesn't stay average forever because
No, he
men's
won't. He's
careers
chilling.
He won't be.
progress.
He's chilling, man.
No,
He
he's chilling,
wants
bro.
to.
He's average.
He can't pay for your boobs, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't pay for your boobs or ass.
Oh, yeah.
Ten-
Mommy
ten- 10 years.
makeover.
Yeah, she
but-
going for Instagram. Okay, what about you? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, marriageable man, because I don't need Instagram.
Yo,
Like
you-
I don't make any money from Instagram, so why would I need Instagram?
Or
Okay.
you can't travel at all. So.
Like if I had to pick either, then I'm obviously going for marriageable man, 'cause it's better than the other.
Okay.
Okay, but then you're stuck with that marriageable man because you don't have Instagram now. Remember, he's average, 5'8", not devilishly good looking, none of that, just regular guy.
But then it's like, what do I get off Instagram?
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool.
What about you?
Me too.
Me too. What?
I will cancel my Instagram. I don't have a lot of followers, like around 1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
38 years. That's all you got?
Just saying.
I mean, she's older, for
I'm-
so
I'm
she's
not
she's
living
good
in
kind of
the-
person, man. So
I'm not living in like Instagram.
You live real life.
yeah,
Yes.
she's
That's
older,
good.
so yeah.
That's better anyway.
That's valid.
All right. What
That's
about
good.
you?
None of these. I'm not canceling my Instagram, and I don't want an average guy. I want to be super into a guy.
Mhm.
If there's no guy
That
that I
answers it
like,
right
there's
there,
no
so-
guy at all.
It's Instagram. Yeah.
Period.
Keep keeping Instagram.
No,
Okay.
none of these. I don't care for Instagram, but if I'm with someone, I better like the guy to the point that I'm obsessed with.
How
Okay.
many, how many followers you got?
Okay, so I have probably 1,000 and another 1,000 I bought before.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, so
whatever. But yeah,
she's keeping her Instagram. Okay, fair enough. What about you? What are you doing?
Variable guy. Like I honestly feel like I don't really need Instagram. I mean, I live in the moment. Like I can live with him.
How many followers you got?
Like I think 1K.
Okay.
Is your guy how? You said your guy's
Ask me
doing
how
real
tall
estate.
he is. Yes, he's doing real estate.
Okay, how tall is he?
He's 6'2".
Okay, and then I mean, how old is he?
He's the same age. Well, no, he's 23. He's 23.
Okay, so he's young too.
Yeah.
Okay, all right then. And then you said he's already in med school now, or he's
no, he's
doing
studying
his
to
undergrad.
yeah, he's doing his undergrad.
Okay, all right. Cool.
That makes sense.
That's why she's
What, Mo?
investing.
What, Mo?
That makes
That's why
sense.
she's investing.
Oh, because yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
it's a tricky question, you know.
if you're 6'2", that puts you in the top 6'2" and above. Puts you in the top 3% of height.
And he
No,
has ambition as well.
No, he's great. Like
He's
like
ambition.
bro, yeah, he's a really like hardworking person. Like,
Shout to him.
yeah,
Alright.
man.
Okay.
You
don't
will
fuck
be
it up.
rewarded after this.
So wait, why were you
said
guys?
so
Why were
many
you guys on and
things.
off for 3 years then? If he was like a catch, I don't get it. Why would you guys on and off? Like, who's breaking up with who?
It was just the one time. Like we literally only took like 1 year off because like it oh, so I'm so sorry. So we took a year off literally because we were just I mean, people argue like you get into
All right,
rough
who initiated the
spots.
breakup?
You or him?
It was mutual.
No.
There's
it was
always one
somebody.
party that initiates it. Who initiated it?
That's hard.
Did he break up with you?
It was like we agreed to it. Like,
Nah. Someone said, "Yo,
Someone had to come to
I
the
need a
table and be
break.
like, "Look, we need a break." There's always
yeah,
an
I guess
initiating
it would
party.
be like
It's her.
yeah, I'd say like I
Because
told him
she
like
was
yo
helping
like
her
let's
make
say
money. So she got
like
tired,
I
bro.
was like yo like let's take some time off like
What
focus on your
prompted you to
school.
say that?
Stress.
was he cheating?"
No, never. He would never. Like he would literally never. But no, like seriously, like it was a lot of stress. I mean, we're really young. Like it's a very stressful situation, and like you're learning how to love someone. And I think like at the end, definitely not. Like bruh. No, I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. But no, like
Don't read the
like
chat.
at the end of the day, like I really had to get my shit together because I need to also have a career. I don't like he needs someone to pay for his med school. Like you can't fund that. Like people go in debt for med school, man. Like I have to get my bread up so I can support him too.
Oh yeah, she was nagging, all right.
He was-
She was nagging, bro.
you Chris, you said that she was nagging.
Yeah, she was nagging, bro. She already
Definitely
has
not.
everything.
Remember, she helped him get his money up.
Yeah, I
she
know.
helped him.
Nigga, why you so broke, man? Come on, man. Get your money up, nigga.
He would
I know she
definitely
said that.
no, he definitely
I'm sure
had
she did,
money,
bro.
but like I said, like he's just like a hardworking person. So he started like businesses here and there, and like I would help him. Like we would literally wash cars together. Like I would sit in the hot ass sun with him and a bucket, and I would wash the cars with him
Wow.
and detail that shit. Like
For how long?
it's like a good couple months.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but like
Good
first-
job.
No, thank you.
Good job on you.
Thank you.
And you still left
No.
For a year.
for a year.
What year?
I mean, honestly, like.
That's how she got the 6 bodies.
Yeah.
Well, I
During that year.
To be fair, majority of them were girls. But y'all said girls don't count, but
So 6 guys, right?
no. Like,
We told you
No, we
girls
told
don't
you
count, bro.
girls don't count, though.
You knew it
But-
wasn't girls.
girls count. I'm sorry, like, girls count. Like,
But we
Trying
told
to
you,
double back now.
man.
girls count. To me, they count.
Does he watch the
so-
show normally? Is he like a normal viewer?
Yeah, I mean, we watch the show.
Together?
I mean, I don't know if he watches it on his own time, but yeah, like, we watch the show.
All right.
All right, nigga, tell us the truth, man.
Okay. Where are we at here?
Always the truth.
Okay.
WFNF as always, LOL Myron. You down to crush these girls' hearts by pulling up the calculator and have all the girls put their dream guy in there to see where they stand?
Ooh, Emac James.
Okay, Emac, we got you. Shout out, give him a Don DeMarco, by the way. Let's pull up that calculator real quick. I'd like to ask the Polish girls this question, actually. I think it'll be interesting with them because she said she needs to be obsessed with the guy to give up her IG.
We want to know your type.
Yeah,
What your type
let's go
is.
ahead. And also, her and the plastic surgery girl. You know, we'll go through everybody except for Norway and Puerto Rico. Let's pull up the calculator. You got it? Oh, okay. We're going to pull up the calculator. So
I'm actually surprised, though.
What?
38 and single and striving.
But it's great. But it's
No,
amazing
if
because
you're happy, that's all that matters,
no,
right?
you know what's matter? You learn so much about you when you're that age that you really don't care. You're not desperate. It's a beautiful thing about age as a woman.
Yeah.
I would never want to go back to my 20s or early 30s.
Really?
Amazing.
What'd you learn?
I've learned a lot actually about men, about myself. That I'm not desperate. I can be by myself. I'm happy. I'm not gonna cry over a guy. It's just totally different, level.
So
I
you
love
settled
it.
then.
Amazing. I cannot wait to meet somebody now because I know exactly what I want and what I don't want.
All
It's
right.
great.
Okay.
All right, so since you know what you
enjoyable.
want, let's go ahead. We have a calculator here for you ladies, and this is the most accurate assessment of men in the United States.
Here we go.
It goes off of the 2023 Current Population Survey, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, and from the CDC, okay? So and the U.S. Census Bureau as well. So let's go ahead. We'll start with Miss Poland. What age do you want him to be minimum that he has to be for you?
35.
Okay, so you'll go 3 years below you.
And then
Maximum,
I would
oldest.
say
63.
45. No,
45?
45.
Okay.
Some guys, they cannot get hard after that. So
Oh,
I'm not taking this risk
Wait, how do you know?
because I know.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm 38, right?
Okay. Height for you, minimum height for you.
5'11".
Okay. Race.
It
White
doesn't really matter.
Come on, man. Are you
I,
going to get with
can
a...
I pick few? Can I pick few?
You can pick as many as you
Okay,
want.
go white, Hispanic, black, Asian. No Asian. I'm not sure
Okay.
about Asian.
Okay.
I never dated
uncheck other.
Asian guy.
Uncheck other. It'll be white, black, and Hispanic is what she'll deal with. Okay. Minimum education that he has to have for you.
I don't care about education at all.
Okay. So we can go, any education. All right. Minimum income per year that he must make for you. Be honest about
all the way
this.
to the right.
Minimum?
Minimum, yes. Or you could go off of monthly. How much do he needs to make a month
No,
for you?
let's do minimum like at least $300,000.
A year?
A minimum, yeah.
A year, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
need to pay rent though.
Okay. $300,000 a year.
Miami is expensive.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's true.
Very.
So $300,000 a year. Okay. Can he be married?
Previously or? you mean
No,
ex-
like right now married.
No,
Okay. So you won't be a second wife.
no.
Okay. Can he be obese?
Yeah,
Obese is like well over 30 pounds overweight.
that's
Like,
fine.
we're
We
talking
can
like
we
a-
can make it work. Trust me.
Like a stomach. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
She-
gonna make him skinny.
Period.
How?
Don't
Weed
worry, I have some,
Oh,
You're gonna-
something.
you're gonna
good recipes. I'm Polish.
Recipes.
I can cook well for them and healthy.
Pierogies ain't gonna help.
No, I'm not gonna make this.
Okay, let's see what you got. All right, we have here
Just red.
5 cat bags.
Okay. Congratulations.
Okay.
So basically.
I love cats.
I love cats.
Oh, we know you do.
Yeah.
We do
So
love cats.
the chances of you
love
finding this man are 0.0530%.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
So,
You've won the cat lottery.
yes, congratulations.
Literally.
There's a very high likelihood that you will stay single.
And you know what? Totally fine.
Yeah.
I got this.
Queen knows her worth.
And that doesn't equate for his personality either.
Yeah, just so you know, ladies, that is strictly based off of the raw numbers you gave us. This doesn't mean that he's handsome. This doesn't mean that he's charming. This doesn't mean that he is good looking or any of that stuff. It just means that if you were to find this individual outside of those factors, that's how rare he is. So we didn't even go into the other stuff that you look for. You said you're picky, right, Miss Poland?
Yeah, I mean, not picky. Okay, it's very easy to meet someone. I'll be honest with you. I had a great experience in Miami to go
For
on a great
sex.
date.
For sex.
Not only for sex. They're great professionals, awesome guys, but I just want to feel the chemistry, the way I want to feel. I'm not picky. I'm particular. I know exactly what I don't want.
You want a connection.
I want a connection, and it's. I truly believe there's a lot of great guys out here, and it's easy to
Miami?
get.
Yeah, but
I've had really great dates. And the reason I don't move forward is because I didn't maybe feel the chemistry, but they were good looking professionals,
Oh
made
my God.
made more money than I even said here. It's not
Connection.
about that. It's the connection. The chemistry is something you cannot
the
find
chemistry.
just like that. That's not exactly that, but yeah, sure.
yeah,
You
but
guys are dirty-minded.
I know.
Not all has to
But
be
it's
about
important.
Sex, man.
You
No,
want to
but it
have
is
a chemistry in
important.
bed. It has to be really crazy for me. I like to have somebody that I really like in bed too.
What's
Yeah.
your What's your ideal type? Is it like white, tall guy, black, tall guy, Hispanic? What's your ideal
See,
type?
I don't have a type. I just, as soon
Lambo
as I get
first,
good
Lambo.
connection and I have of course I want to have a great sex. I think most of the people like sex, and they want to have I cannot be with someone who's not good in sex with me. We don't.
See, here's the problem. What is great sex though?
I cannot. I don't know. It's just the
Emotion,
chemistry. You
ocean,
just
like
have
how you move, right? Like you just-
No, it's just to me something that you just have this. You're very horny for someone, and I don't know where this is coming from somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
you
So
passion.
See, here's the
passion,
thing, right?
passion is really good. Yeah, I like
love,
passion.
They can't explain it
sensuality.
because when they see it, they just see it and it happens. But it's a lot of things the guys behind the scenes to make it work that way. But yeah, okay.
What about men? What do you guys think the girl is good and bad? What is great for you, like when she's good and bad? What is the right thing?
Well, for a guy, we just want to bust her nuts. It's not like serious.
Yeah, I think
But
for guys,
for a
Vagina.
great
Yeah.
session, if you connect mentally with her, then it's going to be better.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
obviously speaking, that takes a lot of work. So
Yeah, passion is
it
exactly the
requires a
same thing.
connection.
Yeah.
hopefully it's not Wi-Fi.
Next one.
That was a good.
Got a couple
so
chuckles.
we just pull that up. So the guy that you want is very rare. And I know you said that you've been out on dates with these guys before, but like, doesn't it worry you a little bit that like the man that you're looking for is very hard to find, and then if you do find them, you guys go on dates, but it doesn't go into anything further?
I like a little bit toxic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's honest, huh?
That's kind of like my bad side
vibe.
that I like a little bit toxic. The good guys that I should be with, and they're great in any aspect, I usually reject.
So the nice good guy that's going to take care of you, that's boring.
I
I've
take
had
it.
this.
I take
No,
it.
I think
it's boring. It's boring.
It's kind of boring, but it's not even. I like the little bit of toxic that gives me a little bit of roller coaster from time to time.
Should be honest.
Wait, so
Be
what's
honest.
toxic about you then?
About me?
Yeah, because you're single.
Oh, I say what I think. I'm very demanding too sometimes. I'm Polish. In our culture, we just say things the way we want to say, and we don't really care. Like, we're just a little bit aggressive sometimes. We're just saying things, you know? Like, we just kind of put our foot down and like, this is how it is. Many guys like that, but a lot of guys in this country, they're scared of us. I've noticed.
Do you agree?
Yes, some things I agree. Like, we not pretend. Like, if I don't like you,
I will
won't-
tell you, I don't like you.
No, I just don't speak with you, and I'm not acting like I like you. I would just
You
I
won't
don't
waste
know.
time at all.
no. We don't waste time. Like, I don't like even people doing here because I don't know. Like in few months in Miami was difficult for me because people acting. So
Pretend?
in my pretending, yes. So in my culture, they are like more real. So just in the beginning, from the beginning.
If I tell you eat the sandwich, you're gonna eat the sandwich. Period. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta eat my food if I'm making you. I don't care if you're hungry or not.
You told the man what to do?
Partially, it depends. I like the man to be a man, and he needs to like really raise his voice sometimes to put me in a place. Absolutely, that's why I need a man. You know, like who's gonna be like,
This is so good right now.
So
like you
Yeah.
have
So
to do
good.
this. But I like to be also like a woman, like you eat this because I make it, right? Put in the dishes to the sink, and we're good. And I'm very
Okay.
demanding.
would
as a
it be
woman.
fair to say? So I'll ask you
But
this.
a guy cannot be a bitch because I'm gonna ruin his life.
Okay.
It has to be a man with like balls.
Oh shit.
Okay.
needs to have big balls.
So these guys that you've been out with, and you said they make good money, and you've been on dates, but there wasn't a connection or anything like that. Was it because they let you kind of boss them around? Is that why you lost
No,
interest?
because like when I kiss a guy and I don't feel anything, I think it's pointless to move forward.
Okay, I understand that. But like, why is it that you didn't feel anything? Was it they were too soft? They didn't put you in your place, as you would say. They made the money, but they were kind of weak.
They were too much into me from the beginning, I think.
Okay.
You know, if they would not reply once or twice, maybe I would be like, oh, okay, maybe. But they were just so into me that I was like, like, it's kind of weird. Like, yeah, I kind of like a little bit toxic. Like, not toxic, but somebody who doesn't really care as much from the beginning. I think it turned me on more.
Thank you for being honest, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm 38. We're always honest.
This is great. This is right here,
Yeah.
White Girls Flake.
Yeah, you guys are literally watching it right now in real time, and you guys think we're sitting around just being assholes. Okay, all right, fair enough. Who wants to go next to get their dreams? Dreams shown. We can do Miss Poland part 2.
Yeah. We'll find you a man.
Okay, let's
Gotta
see here.
find you a husband.
Let's pull up that calculator real quick. Very, very interesting stuff. Okay, minimum age for you?
16.
No, 32.
Oh. 32? So what?
Yes. 48.
Okay. Minimum height for you?
but I don't know in centimeters.
You can say
I
centimeters.
just-
That's fine.
Yes.
How many
thank you.
centimeters?
Minimum
Yeah, minimum centimeters.
170. 170.
That's my height. I'm kidding.
That's 5'8".
That's 5'8"?
5'8".
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 5'8". Did it come out to 5'6"?
No, it's 5'7", 5'7" actually.
5'7"?
It's a 5'7".
Who's your
Okay, it's
5'7"?
okay.
You're 5'7", right?
5'2.5".
Can you stand up real fast?
Okay, more than 5'3". I'm thinking.
Okay. That you want your man that height?
I'm 5'3".
Minimum.
Yes, it's okay. Minimum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, you stand up. You stand up.
We're having a
So you're okay with being that your man being that tall?
Yes.
So look at her like.
Okay. All right.
Like
Minimum.
it's
Minimum.
minimum. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I take the
Her lowest.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
Okay. So at 5'7", I guess. And then race for you.
I think all of them I can pick.
You'll do an Asian
Yes.
Asian guy?
Yes.
What about Indian?
Thank you.
Hello.
Come again.
Come again.
Oh, okay.
She's saying
No.
hell
Okay, that's a no. Okay. All right. So education. What's the bare minimum education he has to have?
Like I don't care about the education.
Okay. Minimum income per year or month, whatever is easier for you to calculate.
Like okay, I don't like for me it has to be open-minded and
Just give us a number.
in the month.
Like how much
that,
money?
that money per year, yeah. That he
Okay,
needs to
minimum
make.
I think 5,000 a month.
5,000. Yeah.
That's $60,000 a year.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yes, rent
But this
money.
is the minimum, okay?
That's a lot in Poland.
Okay.
That was a good joke.
That's an old lady laugh if I ever heard one. Goddamn.
Okay. Can he be married?
No.
No. Okay. Can he be obese?
No, okay. He can be married but no obese.
Sorry, Mo.
You can be married but not obese.
Can like
Somebody else?
married
no,
before.
can't. She said no.
Before. It's mean
No.
before,
It means
right?
married now. Married now. So exclude married. Okay. All right. Let's see where this guy ranks. Let's see. Let's find it. Okay. So congrats.
3 cat bags.
You're somewhat reasonable. So
You're
3% of
getting
men, roughly 3% of men in America meet your requirements.
Right.
So why are you single then? You should be able to find them.
Yeah. My.
Oh.
Because she's hanging around the wrong
no,
people.
Yeah, I need to start to dating. You know.
Do you think is that men are not finding you attractive? Like, what do you think it is?
No. Like 2 years ago, my boyfriend died.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
So I just.
No, fresh, I won't do it.
You become soft, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking.
Come on, Chris.
Okay.
I got you.
Bruh. Nah,
Okay.
it got really
Rest in
deep in
peace.
here now.
So wait,
Like,
he passed away 2 years ago. So has it been hard for you to find a man since?
I didn't like. I don't want to date in that time. Like 2 years.
Yeah.
I just whenever I like meet the man, I don't want to put my feelings on. But
Hold
now
on.
I'm ready. I feel.
You said this was 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
So this happened in Poland.
No.
Well, you said you've only been in Miami for 1.5 years.
Yes, because I back and forth before.
Between Miami and Poland?
Yes.
You
No,
were-
between like yeah.
So he was American, this guy.
Yes.
From Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, was he older?
Younger.
Okay.
34.
How did he die?
A stroke attack. But I don't want to say
At 34?
You killed him?
Yes.
bruh.
Probably nagged him to death.
Not
Stress.
they killed him.
God damn.
Like
34 stroke is crazy.
My
it's
dude.
crazy, I know.
You must have been
Okay.
stressful as hell.
Moving forward.
Okay. God damn.
Okay.
Was it like just sudden? Like he hadn't had a stroke before, or
Was he obese? Was he fat?
No, like oh my god.
What do you do for work?
He have he opened a restaurant in Bahamas and have
Okay, so he sold drugs. He was a
I
friend.
don't know. No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
well, the restaurant business is pretty stressful. In the
That
Bahamas.
could have been a front though. All the way
What?
Bahamas, nigga. Come on, man. You know what they're doing over there.
This is true. It is a transit
Come on,
country.
man.
but-
Y'all.
Wait, was he a Bahamian?
Was he black or white?
White.
Niggas, come on, bro. That's a
Please.
Okay.
That's a front, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's been tough for her, I guess, to find another guy. Right? Is that what it is?
No, I didn't
this
want
is
it.
getting awkward and
and that time
uncomfortable
I
for
didn't want it.
everyone.
She didn't want it.
Yes, I didn't want it. Like,
Her boyfriend passed away. She was sad. But now, what's stopping you?
now I'm open to start to dating.
Period.
Okay. So where's your man?
I didn't like. Now I open. like, I didn't date it before.
Yeah, she was grieving. Now she's fine.
So what are you waiting
Yeah.
for now?
Lashes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Here. We can do.
Actually,
Who
you
wants to
her.
go next?
You want me to go?
Yeah, only if you want to go. If you don't want to, we can just move on. It's up to you.
I'll go.
You sure?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see.
She's a model, man. She got this. She got this.
Oh man. All right. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. Minimum age for you?
Gotta be 26 my age at least.
Okay. Two.
Okay.
Maximum age?
33.
Okay.
33.
All right. And then minimum height for you?
At least 6 feet.
Okay. Fair. All right. Hi. Race.
White, black, Hispanic, and other.
All right.
That's a lot.
Highest education level?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Minimum income for you per year?
I'm undecided about that. Because if we're living in Miami, it gotta be like.
It's expensive.
Let's assume you live in Miami then.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
okay.
Especially in Purple Pines.
200,000.
All right. 200,000. And then can he be married?
No, he can't be married.
Can he be obese?
No.
Sorry, Mo.
Thank you, Chris.
Okay. All right. Let's see where your guy ranks.
Okay.
And congratulations, you got a full 5 out of 5 cat right there. So yeah, the man that you want is also less than 1%. So yeah, are you gonna lower your standards now that you know that he's so rare?
Maybe a little bit, but not like.
Okay,
a lot.
how would you lower it then?
Maybe money wise.
Okay, what would you bring it down to?
Don't know. I mean, I'm really undecided about that because it really depends where we're living, you know. Because if I'm gonna get with like in another relationship, I'm dating to marry, you know, at this point. So if I'm marrying someone, we can move anywhere and live anywhere.
Depends if you pay half of the rent.
Yeah, and then,
Depends on
like I
that.
don't know how I feel about paying half, and I don't know if we're gonna go 50-50. You know, I'm very undecided about
Is
that.
dating hard for you now? In Broward?
Here and there, yeah. Like maybe it's my fault because it's like for me to date someone, I really have to have interest in you. Something has to be like pique my interest.
So you're very picky.
I wouldn't say that.
So what are you then?
I mean, by definition, what you want means you're picky.
What? Oh, that?
Yeah, you literally want a guy in the top 1%, so that means you're picky.
Yeah, picky.
Less than the 1%.
I mean, it's not hard to find someone who's 6 foot, who's black, white, Hispanic, or other. That's very inclusive.
Yeah.
Well, statistically
that's
speaking,
actually-
it actually is hard.
Yeah.
He's less than 1%. That
Okay.
means
I
99% of men don't
understand that
qualify
at
for
all.
Well,
you.
then the reports are wrong. Like then they're
Every other
not
guy looks
updated.
like that in Brickell.
Yeah,
said the reports are
like,
wrong?
there are a lot of
Like,
men
because
who
there's
are
a lot of guys that are
tall.
tall and brickle.
Y'all are in Miami. That's not the whole world. Okay.
This is
Well,
correct.
United
This is
States.
correct.
Okay, fair.
But we're also considering like our living situation and how common it is for us here.
But let's be honest. They're tall with money
Yeah.
Yeah.
and looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
looks,
Hold on,
but
hold on,
looks also
hold
depend
on, hold on.
because
Let's
does
say that's-
everyone
let's say
find them
that's true,
attractive, or
But
do I find
do they
them
want
attractive?
you only? No, right?
Well,
Wait,
not
actually,
only,
Fresh,
but
Keep it a buck.
I
Wait,
am
wait.
there
it a
somewhere.
Fuck, like,
They don't.
Actually, ladies, why would a guy like that
Depends.
want you?
Why
I talk
not?
to only men with money, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's not me trying to find men with money. It's
Because
I
I'm
attract
different.
men with
Hold
money
on,
for
this is
some
actually pretty
reason.
good.
Because I'm
Why
different.
does that man want you?
Because
What-
I have values.
What makes it special? We'll
Because
start
I
here.
have values.
Hold on. We'll make this even better. All of you hold 10 fingers up right now.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Okay? And I want you to say why a man that's in the top 1% should pick you.
Okay.
Now, name that trait. Let's say, for example, you said, she said a second ago, Miss Poland said she has values, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. So if she says, I have value, and you also have value, I want you to take one finger down. Okay? So if a girl names a trait that you also have, I'm loyal. If you're loyal, put one finger down. If she says, I'm a good cook, You put one finger down if you're also a good cook. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So let's start with you. Why should a guy like that pick you?
Because I have like a good sense of humor.
You're funny,
Yeah.
okay? Ladies, if you're funny, take a finger down.
I'm not funny.
If you think you're funny or a good sense of humor,
No.
that means you can find things funny.
It's a bit twisted, so no. I find things funny that most people don't find funny.
That's funny as fuck.
No, not really.
That means you have a good sense of humor because
Yeah,
you can
bro,
find
like
a wide
dark-
range of things
yeah.
funny.
Okay, fine.
Okay. What about you? Miss
Me?
Poland. Yeah, name
Oh.
one thing that you have that a guy in the 1% that you have that will qualify you for that.
I work very hard for everything and I'm very independent.
Okay. Who else works hard for everything and is independent? Fantastic.
Hard
okay,
worker.
what about you?
I'm loyal.
Okay. Who else is loyal? Drop a finger. Okay. What about you?
I'm Chinese.
Me love you long
Give us a
time.
real trait, yeah.
Me love you long time.
Maybe like self-control. So for example, like I'm 23 and I've still never touched any drugs. I've never been drunk in my life.
Okay.
So I've
Self-control.
held out for that long. So I
All
think
right.
maybe self-control.
Self-control. Who else here has self-control? Put one finger down.
Okay.
What about you?
If you lost it all tomorrow, I'd still be there for you, hold you down.
So would that
Ride
be
or
loyal?
Like a ride or die.
Oh,
yeah, like-
okay.
I guess
You're ride or die, I guess.
Yeah, I always have your back.
Okay, so you're loyal.
I guess.
Entrepreneurs go broke sometimes, guys.
Okay,
You gotta
so-
ride the wave.
Okay, so if you're loyal, put a finger down. All right. What about you? Name one trait that qualifies you for this 1% guy.
I could raise his children in 4 different languages. So I could teach them 4 different languages too.
Okay, multilingual. Who else here is multilingual? Go ahead and take a
That's me.
finger down.
I mean, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Polish and English.
Okay. All right. You know what? You want to go one more time around?
One more time around.
Okay.
Do it again.
Now, you just name one more thing that you have, and then we'll let the rest of the girls if they
It makes
have
you
it as well.
special.
Yeah, that makes you special.
Special like is not necessarily different from
Something
the
that will
rest.
qualify you for a 1%
makes you
guy.
stand out.
One of your best traits that
No.
makes you qualify.
One of my best traits.
Yes.
Like Spider-Man has webs. Green Goblin has like the surfboard. What do you have?
what?
Honestly, I personally
Like there's a great surfboard.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah.
The chat
Go
knows.
ahead.
I personally don't believe that there's anything that makes me uniquely special, and that's really the other person who has to see that in you. I don't believe, like, I think I have lucky girl syndrome, whereas I don't look for things and they just come to me. So I've never really competed for any guys.
So you could
and
manifest.
no, not really that. It's more like I'm not desperate for things, and I just let things happen. And
All right. So if you're not desperate, take a finger down, ladies. Okay. What about you?
Another trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
That qualifies you for this 1% man that you're seeking?
Okay.
Ladies, you can put one hand down if it's actually like finished.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's finished, put one hand down.
I know
Sorry.
you're like, oh my
Yeah.
God, shaking.
Fucking weaklings.
I would say I'm not difficult to deal with.
You're not difficult to deal with? Okay. So you're easygoing. You're chill.
Yeah.
Who else is easygoing and chill?
Not me.
Go with the
Okay.
flow.
What about you? Name one thing.
I think like as I mentioned before, like I was raised like pretty conservative, so I try to like my parents kind of like instill like traditional.
You have good morals.
Yeah, I'd say so at least.
Okay. Good
Based on
morals. Who else has
based on
good
my
morals?
habits.
I do, I guess.
Okay. Now go ahead. One more thing for you.
Open-minded.
Open-minded. Okay. Anyone else open-minded? Put a finger
Yeah.
down. Okay. What about you?
I cook and clean.
Okay. Who else can cook and clean in
All right,
here?
Cardi B.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I can really cook.
Okay. Really cook and clean. Okay. What about you?
I'm considerate.
Okay. Who
Like
else
I
here is
said,
considerate?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, who? Real quick, nice and high. Who has fingers left up?
I have one left.
You have one left.
two.
You have. You have two. You have four. You have what? Do you have any?
Half.
You have half of one left.
Man, you got
No,
nothing
you have
left.
left.
Triggered my trap
You have
card.
nothing left.
Nope.
Okay. And then what do you have? Do you have anything left?
I had 11 down.
11 down.
So I
Okay.
had extra down.
So, ladies, I don't know if you guys caught on, but all of you have very similar traits.
Yeah.
So, again, you guys sit there and say, I deserve this guy, but the girl next to you has the same traits.
I don't know. I just said
I
that
don't
because
think
the
it's about
differences in
deserving
the
a
guys that
certain
we want.
guy because like we are talking about the 1%, right? And of course, like the 1% is going to be concentrated in certain areas, and of course, the girls who are here, they are surrounded by that 1%. So the average, like when we
No, I'm
speak
not.
about averages, like I'm not going to find that 1% maybe in a rural area, and truthfully, most people date people like who are easy to date when it comes to proximity. Like most people are not in like long distance relationships. If you happen to be here in Miami, you'll date the people who are here in Miami.
Yeah, but
I have one thing to say, if I can say it. So
I'm
the
not saying they're gonna be loyal.
Yeah, but the difference is, here's the difference. Why I said that, because many people were raised in families, full family. They had a great childhood. You know, they never asked for anything because parents are providing like a basic things. What I said, my values are different because I came from nothing. My first job, I was cleaning houses in the United States. We were completely broke in Poland. I asked for pens and I waited like 2 months to receive them. I see things super different, and I can go to poor. I've had a very good lifestyle with someone before, but I can go and be poor and I'll still make it work. People who are raised in families that they provided a lot of things for
She'll
them.
date a broke man now? At 38?
I used to.
But
not,
would you
not
now?
No, I don't date anybody
So you
now.
can't go back.
Seriously, I can actually.
You just said you wouldn't date one now.
No, that's what I would like to have for family, to provide my child. For example, if I'm gonna have a family, I would like a guy to make this money because
you just said you
So
understood
by definition, you can't go back.
being poor to
I
broke.
can go back.
to
I
rich.
can, because I know what I'm doing in my life to make money, and I'm going to provide myself stuff.
No, but I'm saying you wouldn't date a broke man now.
It depends what's broke for you. If I'm really falling in love, if he has some, at least, you know,
If
Like some sort of stability.
The
something
mental
that he wanna
gymnastics right
build
now.
in his life and make money, cool. But
No, I'm confused.
So don't be confused, because if I would meet somebody now and I want to provide to my child and like family, yeah, I want somebody who makes this money. But I've had guys who are broke, and if they had a like ambition and they want to make money in the future, I believe in them and I would be helping
Here's the
them out.
problem, right? There's
It really
a lot of guys
depends.
in Miami with money. Some are tall, some are successful. The majority of guys maybe in top 1% here because they're athlete celebrities, maybe multimillionaires. The problem is that, like, why are they gonna choose you over a young girl who's coming 18 years old every day?
I don't think young girls are very attractive in a mindset. I
That's
think
true.
No,
I don't-
that's you. But a man with money and success
I
doesn't want
fear
a
that a
headache.
lot. I have a lot of guys in their 20s, 30s. They're really approaching me, and they don't care how old I am. They
For
just like
sex.
the way. No,
For
actually,
sex.
not for sex. I don't
Yeah.
sleep with them. They
mean-
want to actually like the connection, how mature I am, because I'm not gonna.
Let me guess. Do they have money?
They have a good job. They're professionals. They
No, but
make
do they
good
have money
money.
that you want?
I don't know what they have. I don't ask them how much they make. I
But
can
see,
think about it like.
That's the
oh,
whole point, though. They just see you as a mature lady that they can learn from or maybe fuck. That's it.
No, I
Or what do we
disagree
see
on
men
that.
as?
Really?
I've met some guys that they were very interested in like really dating, and
So
they,
then why do you pick them?
because I'm not into young guys. What do you think I'm gonna do with him? Date him for 8 years, and I'm gonna
So
be like 50
then
and get
your
engaged?
option then doesn't make any sense because it's not even what you
I
want.
don't want young guy. I'm not into
So then
young
why bring it
guy.
up then?
I'm just talking about there's a lot of younger guys who likes older girls. That's what I
smash.
said.
To smash.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No,
That's
You
what they
know?
want.
Older girls, man.
If you let them smash,
I don't think so.
How
I
do you-
don't think so.
how do you know?
I don't know. You kind of know. A guy who's 50 wanna, smash this ass
Yeah, yeah.
as well. It doesn't really matter.
Well, this is a tip for you. All men want to smash, but if this is a younger guy,
Of course,
like you're older. I mean, just to be real here, he just wants to smash.
if you said so.
I'm telling you
I
so.
mean, maybe.
But can I ask, so like, what difference would it make for a guy? For example, like you're saying, like a young guy, he sees like an older woman and he just wants to smash. So what would make it different in my situation as to like, what makes you think that he just wants to smash and that's it?
Well, you're younger. You're like his age, right? So
Yes.
it's not the same thing. See,
But-
from his point of view, as the guy that you're dating right now, like he's like on your level in terms of, for example, like age. So
But I've also noticed that guys around my age will typically go for younger girls because, like, for example, I had to take a year off because I needed to focus on my career. Like these years are crucial to building like sustainability for yourself.
Stop the cap.
No cap. No, but
smash 'em.
seriously, I mean, like, yo, you see 20-something-year-old guys like becoming entrepreneurs, like, and like, what makes you think that they just don't want to fuck? You know what I'm saying? So like, what makes them different regardless of my situation? There's still a 20-year-old something guy.
they want to smash, but to take you serious is the next level. That's what I'm talking about.
Right. And do you think like a guy in his 20s like can't just mentally get to the next level, period?
No, he can, but you have to be worth it. That's what I'm trying to say here.
And what within like being in a relationship with a woman lets you know if it's worth it or not, no matter. So like, because there are moments where like people will be together for years and maybe it just wasn't worth it for the guy. So like what in that makes it worth it for you to want a woman, like no matter what age range you are, to want to marry them?
To be frank, you can't all be the same.
Exactly.
So if you're all saying the same things that makes you special or valuable, then there's not much difference. And every guy's different. For example, he might want you to like maybe stay at the house, take care of the kids. Some guy might want to help with his business. Whatever that guy wants, you have to be there for him. So
Right.
it depends on the actual guy.
But what if at the same time, like, let's say we're not, like, me and him are not, like, doing anything around, or, like, you know, we're both focusing on our careers and we come to that point and it's like, so what now? Like, how do you know, like, what you want and what you don't want? You know, like, regardless of the age. Because some people get married within three months, 3 weeks of knowing each other.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, what is that mental change that happens for a man?
I think for a guy, it depends on what his maturity level is. Like, what his maturity level could be. For example, he's 23 years old, but he's mature because he's either been through it already or he knows what he actually wants. So it depends on the guy. But to be frank with you, though, you gotta stand out. You can have good looks. You could be charming.
But good looks don't mean anything. It's materialistic. Anybody could have good looks.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So how do you differentiate between every other girl? Do you tend to his needs 24/7? Do you give him like a lot of attention? Whatever that is that he
It
needs.
fits his expectations. That's what I said. Everyone has different expectations.
Is it wrong for like us
I
to
don't know,
also have
just-
those similar expectations just because like, you know, like we're women and like the age and like whatever? Or should we still hold those expectations because we see ourselves as high valued women?
Well, again, your definition of high value is different from what we see as high value. So it's almost like if the guy's gonna be wanting you as his girlfriend or wife, you gotta fit his needs.
Right.
Now, vice versa, if you want your needs, he already met them from before. The money, the status, the success. So he already did it from the very beginning.
But what if he's not even successful? Like that's what I'm saying. Like entrepreneurs go broke, and like
happens.
it's a test of faith. Like I think like that's the biggest part. Like people aren't willing to like go through like the hard stuff to like be able to help their man like get better.
I agree, but it's more like girls don't want to go through that phase anymore. Like they might do it for like a little bit, like
But
5
what
months, a year.
happens like when real life shit goes down and you're married to someone and
then
like,
you have
let's,
to
let,
be
us say that you have a
by his
recession,
side.
like we're you know like what
Of
happens
course.
when like the market's like
You
crashes.
have to be
like,
by his side.
Are you gonna like dip on your husband, or are you are you gonna
No.
stick
No.
through and like put on your fucking big girl pants and like take that shit? Like
Most are gonna dip from the very beginning. So
that's sad. Like if that's really like the culture that we live in, like that's so sad. And I don't think that that's right either.
I agree.
I'm kind of interested
Yeah.
in seeing you guys' like what your qualifications are for
For
women.
like a high value.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
personally,
just
I'm
out of
really
curiosity.
interested. Like, I just really want to know. Like, what's funny?
I just did you guys not understand why we did that finger experiment?
No, I understand that. Obviously,
What's your takeaway from that finger experiment?
first of all, nobody's special. Like all of the qualities that we think are unique to us are not.
Okay.
But I don't think that we have to be special in a way. Like it's just that the other person has to believe that we have something that makes them happy.
Yeah, the
Because,
connection and exactly
Because like it's most people look for a partner, and whatever like complements that specific person they'll find in the partner they choose. Sometimes we see couples and we see like, well, they don't really match. Like, why would he choose her? Why would she choose him? But they're a couple and they're together and they understand each other. That happens every day. Like we see sometimes gorgeous Victoria's Secret models with guys who don't make a lot of money, and we're like, that's out of the norm. That's
This
an
is the
outlier.
energy between
But
them,
maybe
connection.
she sees potential in him.
course.
Maybe she thinks that someday he's gonna be like the man that she
Ambition.
wants him. Yeah, the man that she
Do you
wants him
think
to be.
women are
Or he treats
realistic?
her
I'm going to go
well.
around the table on this. Do you think women are realistic with where they stand and what they deserve in a man?
No.
Yes
no,
or no? No? Okay, what about you?
Typically, no.
What about you?
No.
No?
No.
You?
No, I don't think
Absolutely not.
I did that finger experiment to demonstrate that women want top tier guys, but they're not necessarily top tier women in return.
Of course.
I don't think
So-
most women want top tier guys.
They absolutely do. They absolutely
You
do.
cannot
I mean,
have
anyone
everything
wants
in
They
one
absolutely
guy.
do.
Like
I think-
anyone wants a top tier
Just like you cannot in a woman.
I just said a second ago, would you prefer your Instagram or an average man? And you took the Instagram over that.
No, I said like the thing is if you're going to pull averages and what consists like when we talk also about women, right? There's things like income, height that matter to women, right? What matters to men? Like they don't care about education, they don't care about
you.
height. Well, unless she's taller than him, then sometimes they care.
Well, no, there could be short kings that like tall
That's
women.
like if we're to determine what guys care about, then it wouldn't be like an even like it wouldn't be really even because men usually just care about I don't know pussy. That's it.
Period. It's like I think you have to click with
So
the
you do realize you
person,
just made
that's
my
it.
argument stronger for me, correct? With your very statements you
Can
just
you answer
made.
your question?
Not triggered my trap card. Not really because I mean I
If
guess
average women don't want average men, but men that are above average are okay with average women, what does that mean?
no, that's not
they're willing
that's
to
not
They
exactly what
connected
I
on a
said.
certain level
The thing is-
together.
One sec.
The thing is, no person or very little are going to be average in every single category, and that's just statistics. So, like to have like all of these averages, like height, income, education, all of that, all together in one category, that would be like no. There's going to be variations. So that's why some people pick and choose. Oh, I don't care if he's broke, but he's 6 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Or no, he makes like 2 million, but he's I don't know 5'3".
And ugly. Yeah, of
exactly.
course.
That's why these are averages. Like
Yeah.
that's why women
Yeah.
pick and choose.
Yes.
It's very very
100%.
hard to find like the medium, like to be everyone. Like the average Joe, like is not every.
It's actually
person.
not, because average by definition means majority. Means the average person is the majority, and that's what the average is. That's why it is the average. It's the median, which means it's in the middle, because a multitude of people average out in that area. That's what it means.
That's not exactly what it means. No, like what I'm saying, that's not exactly what it means with all categories. Because, like, of course, average height is 5'8". That's the average height. But does the average 5'8" person make 50,000? Then you would have to do it all over again. And that's coming from someone who, like, does econometrics.
The point I'm trying to make is that average women don't want average men. That's what I'm trying to describe. But most women themselves are average. Okay?
Yeah, most women are average.
And then when I went
agree.
around the table and asked you guys to describe yourselves, something you bring to the table for a man that's superior, all of you guys pretty much had the same traits. So the reality is, none of you really have that much of different distinguishing features to validate getting a top tier guy. So what I'm saying is that
That's very.
a lot of you guys are similar,
Yeah.
but you want a man that isn't similar at all. You want a man that's superior. So my question is this: if you find that guy, are you okay with him having multiple women?
I mean, I would be okay with it, but not everybody.
What about you? Would you be okay with it
With what?
if you had multiple women? The guy that you described earlier.
Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would not be okay with that.
Okay. What about you?
In what context?
Yeah, multiple girls. You're like one of his girlfriends.
Concubine.
You mean like a high value man having multiple girlfriends?
I guess. Yeah.
Emperor.
I'm gonna look at it that way.
Personally, I'd rather.
Not. Okay. What about you?
Yeah.
I will pick the guy with $5,000 a month.
Okay. What about you?
I would not want to know if they are, and if they are, I would go and have a few guys too on the side. Simple.
Period. She said, let's make it equal.
Yeah, period.
Okay.
At
All right,
40.
what about
Sorry,
you?
that's how we live these days.
What about you?
Absolutely not. If he wants a different girl, I can put on a wig. I can contour my face. Like,
mean, but
we
the
can
pussy's
switch
still
it
the
up.
same,
though.
Like, what personality do you want?
Bring some girlfriend to the bedroom.
Like, bro, like,
That
what
doesn't
girl
work.
you want? Like, what personality
That
would you
doesn't
like?
work.
It does.
Personality?
Yeah, it
a big
does.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
does.
find it interesting how
When
I
they're,
asked the
when they're
girls
crazy
Tired of
enough
pussy.
and they got
if they're
multiple
delusional. All of you agree that women are delusional.
Of course.
I am super
All of you
delusional.
agree
Of
that girls
course.
are delusional as to
Yeah.
where they
Yes.
stand,
Big
the one
time.
they think that they want. But then I asked, okay, if you get this guy, are you okay with him having other women? And a lot of you guys are saying no, which is interesting. And then also on top of that, when I asked what you bring to the table to that man, all of you bring the same thing to the table.
Okay, but what
Do
he
you guys
brings
not
to the
see
table?
how
What he
crazy this
brings
looks?
To the table?
To be fair,
Money.
Do you not, hold on, do you not see, like, I really want you guys to think
I
about
don't
this
get
really
this.
hard. All of you virtually bring the same thing,
correct.
okay? You're all pretty much the same.
What about him? What he brings? Tell me. The income I
He
make
is
too.
the man.
I can make the same income. I can be actually attractive. I can make things the similar way. What he brings to the
but
table.
here's the thing. How many are there of him versus how many are there of you?
There's a lot of girls like me. There's a lot of guys like him.
No, there's not. There's less than
is.
1% of the
Guys, you
population.
I went on many dates. There's a lot of great guys.
Okay, are you aware of the fact that just because you went on dates with these individuals doesn't mean that that is the majority?
I don't know. I think it's very equal in my opinion.
Okay, let me ask you this question. If I told you world hunger isn't real, right? And what would you say to that?
To what?
If I told you world hunger isn't real, what would you say to that?
Probably it's not real. I don't know.
Wait, you know what that is, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay, that's a problem. You don't know what it is.
I have an idea. Explain it to me.
Niggas be hungry.
Everyone is hungry. Everyone
Let
wants
me go
to.
on the table on this one then.
Okay.
If I said world hunger wasn't real, what would your response be to that?
That's a false statement
Why is it false?
because world hunger is definitely real.
Okay. What if I responded to you, well, everybody around me eats?
Well,
What would your
we
response
live,
be to that?
well, we live in a capitalist country, and luckily,
You're giving the clean version. You would think in your head this guy's a moron, correct?
yeah, I think his vision is very limited.
Rightfully so. What would you say?
World hunger is real.
Okay, but what if I said around me, everyone eats around me?
That's you.
I'm an idiot, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
let me
but,
just interject real quick. English is her second language. Maybe she misunderstood you.
Yeah.
No, she understands.
Yeah,
I did not actually fully.
the
I
way
didn't
she-
understand
the way
fully.
she
I'm not gonna lie
responded,
to you.
It made it seem like she really did not understand.
I did not.
She understands,
So,
bro.
I did not. If I'm not lying, if I didn't, I thought I think I understood differently. I don't understand what you're saying. Actually,
Like world hunger
I'm
means,
sorry.
Like the entire like a good majority of people in countries like they're starving, like they have no food. Like
Okay.
yeah,
People
like
are poor in Poland.
yeah, like
no, not anymore. But yeah, okay,
like-
you're
like
right.
in
They're
Russia,
just the
like in
medium
Ru-
classes
yeah.
there.
like
majority of
like
time.
hard, like rough, you know, like they don't have like access to food as easily.
Okay,
Yeah, like period.
okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand the question at this point.
It doesn't matter if you understood the question because all I'm
does
trying to
matter.
illustrate, it does, because I'm trying to draw an equivalency. So when you said, all the men I date have money, or all the men, it's common because I find these men all the time, that's like me saying
It's
world
not
hunger.
money. It's they good guys. It's not only money. It's also like the
The
guy
thing
that
is-
is my type.
She's privileged enough to be in an environment where there are many of these men. That's the point she's trying to make.
And privilege is invisible to those that have it. So if I
110%.
say world hunger doesn't exist because everyone around me eats, well, I'm a fucking idiot. Because world hunger is real and it exists. Just because it doesn't operate in my reality doesn't mean that it isn't reality.
But she's not saying that there's all around the world a lot of men who are tall millionaires. She's just saying
But she's using
that
it to
in
justify her worldview, which
My
is
word is where I
extremely
live.
skewed.
My word
in her
is where I
proximity.
live.
In
yes,
Miami.
but
You
yes,
know?
in Miami. But
Yeah.
that doesn't change the fact that her worldview is extremely skewed
I don't
and
care
not
about
valid.
the world.
But
I
she's
live
not-
here.
She's not gonna
This is
date
where I'm looking
someone.
my partner for. I don't look in freaking China or Poland right
she
now.
low-key has a point in a way because of,
Just
like
you're not-
like for example, influencers are put in a position where they don't have to worry about real life stuff, like for example like dating average, because when you gain like access to a pool of
She's not an influencer.
no, I'm just saying as an example, of course. I'm not saying that anyone's
And I
an
hope I'm
influencer.
never going to
But
be.
I'm saying, like, for example, if you're a privileged person where you're an attractive female or something of the sort, then you're gonna be placed into a pool where you have access to those kind of people, right?
And I do
Yes or
have an
no?
access to many
Yeah,
things.
exactly. So
and I'm
you-
just talking about my life,
You
my
okay?
type of
You okay?
thing.
You okay? In a minute.
I'm just amazed at like the
Hubris.
the stupidity that I'm witnessing right now.
But I think you shouldn't say that because everyone has their own opinion, and stupidity is the wrong word to
an
say at
opinion
this
can
point.
be wrong.
Yeah, but you
Absolutely
can be wrong, too, and calling somebody stupid is stupid to even say that.
No, it's not stupid
Yes,
enough
it
because
is.
calling out the truth is the truth. For
But
example,
that's true. That's your truth. That's not my truth.
To use your own
His truth?
personal worldview, right? There's no such thing as my truth. It's just the truth. The truth is objective. It's not a personal view. It's, oh, okay, if it's true, it's true. There's no such thing as my truth. That's a very ridiculous way to look at the truth.
Well, I don't use stuff like that stupidity about people. I don't really say things like that. I think everyone has an opinion and rights to say what they feel, how they see world. My word is not your word. That's it.
But
doesn't mean I'm stupid or I'm just this or that.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. And for you to
But
say...
I'm not wrong.
Because what I'm saying is that
That's you're wrong.
you have a very skewed perception of men in the United States. Because your rebuttal is, well, the men around me are all rich. Okay.
I'm not saying they're rich. I said whoever I'm. You should not act like this. If I'm talking about seeing people
Because I was
or
talking and you
being
just cut me
attached
off.
to people,
Because I was talking and you
it's
just cut me off.
professionals. I'm not saying they're rich. You know
Okay.
what's rich?
They're well off, whatever it may be. Because that's how you substantiated your argument, saying, well, the
$300,000
people...
is not rich
To you.
to me.
The average person makes 30 to 50K in the United States. $300,000 puts you in almost the top 2 or 3% of
Yeah.
Americans.
Maybe she's just not into average men.
That's
Well,
It's not
precisely what I
about
was
that.
saying.
It's
Okay,
not
so-
about that.
That's precisely what I was saying.
That's
But
not
what
about
I'm
that.
saying
Wait,
is,
can I
like,
say?
okay.
Can I say one thing though? Is there is a difference to say that we can settle for an average man and we can be happy and live a good life, and then there's a difference between having access to like those type of men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
she's just saying based on
the
experience.
point is, they don't want her.
They don't want her.
How do
at
you
all.
know that?
Because she's
Isn't
not
it
married.
obvious?
Have you had a conversation with the men that she's went out with?
whatever you said right now,
I'm friends
I'm not
with
gonna
them.
even make a comment. They don't want
Who
me.
are
The
they?
same men she
They
goes
don't
on
want you.
dates with, goes to Pakika on the river.
What's her name?
Go to the same spots.
What's
it's
their
the same
name?
shit. They take them out, they have a good time, and they smash and say, I'm tired of this bitch.
I'm not
Next
gonna
one.
comment.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
switch. It
pointless.
happens
That-
every single day.
Maybe she don't
and
want
then, you know what?
them.
It
Maybe she
happens
don't
with
want
people who are
them.
broke.
Maybe she doesn't want
But
them.
the point is that she's saying, yes, in her mindset, in her life, she can get access to these men and pick and choose.
Yeah.
But the thing is, do they actually want her? That's the biggest.
Oh no, they don't want me. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, they don't want me. You're right.
Yeah.
They'll
Absolutely
smash
not.
you.
Nobody. They blocked me on Instagram too.
They'll
You know.
smash you, but take you serious. I don't know.
But
about that.
serious, listen, that's not about who wants me, who doesn't want me. I said what I'm looking for my age. I'm planning to have family. In that case,
it's who
I
could
just, you asked
provide.
me what's the minimum at this moment living in Miami. That was my type of idea.
She's
Who
not-
said they don't want me? Like, to even say that is ridiculous.
They don't
Like,
want you to take you seriously.
It's actually ridiculous. I'm
I
not
guess
going
she's
to even
saying in
make
the
a
sense that
comment.
She doesn't care whether like it's a
It's not
want.
about
It's
who
more
wants
like
me.
what can you provide for me to like serve. It's like survival of the fittest mentality.
All right, the guy you want doesn't want you, basically. But a guy that, guys will
No,
want
I
you.
disagree.
But
It
the guy you
depends
want doesn't want
on
you.
a guy.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
So then why aren't you with someone right now?
Because it's my choice. I never said I never said I don't see people. Like I'm single, but who said I never see people? I'm seeing people.
Yeah, but
I'm seeing someone actually.
okay, all right.
Oh, now you say
I'm just gonna say.
I never asked.
one thing.
We asked at the beginning of the show.
No, you didn't ask if I'm seeing someone. Say if you're single. I said I'm single. You never asked, are you seeing someone?
Oh, like
Because I'm
So
seeing
you're like,
someone.
you're like
Situationship.
talking to someone, but you're not like in
Bro,
a.
you're
Yeah,
I'm
she's
seeing
not familiar with the
someone.
terms. That's okay.
Holy
Like
shit.
she just didn't know the terms.
That's what we asked.
Do you mind if I ask? a
Single
question?
means you're single.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
single.
but
I'm
she-
seeing someone and being single
She's
is
in
two
a
different things.
situationship. She just doesn't like know like the actual like because we say that because you know what that means, but like in
Yeah,
that
but
case,
at
like,
38, almost 40, you should already know, man. You should already have a ring on your
Well,
finger with kids.
ask
Come
the
on,
Okay,
man.
man.
Why
I think
you
it's the right
taking
time
so
for this.
long?
I'm
Come
not.
on,
I'm
man.
good.
Hold on. You said at the beginning of the show, you know what you want as an old woman. So you don't know what you want with this guy?
I'm not an old woman.
Older.
Oh. I know what I want, and if I meet someone who wants the same things and I click with someone on a certain
So
level.
clearly, situationship shouldn't be a thing.
Listen, I moved to Miami 5 months ago.
Oh,
I'm very
take your
fresh.
time.
I mean, you're
I'm
still
not
38.
taking my
You're
time.
still
I'm still
38,
going
bro.
on dates and meeting people and
No,
trying
you're
to
still-
figure out my life and focus on my career. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on.
All right.
You know what's crazy about this? Over time in Miami, you're gonna see things that we're seeing right now in real time. Hopefully, you can prepare for it
Maybe.
and be ready for it. Hopefully.
Again, I just find it interesting how when I asked what you bring to the table, all of you bring virtually the same thing to the table. So if you all bring the same thing to the table, and then you said earlier that men are simple, they don't care about career or money or any of this other stuff. So think about it. If men aren't picky, girls all bring the same thing to the table, what's going to make a guy pick you over another girl that's younger and hotter? If you all virtually bring the same thing to the table.
But the thing is, women are not commodity. So he's going to pick the one that he gets along the best with. It's not about numbers, or it's not about like certain characteristics or not. It's just like clicking with someone. I mean, if we put it into numbers,
If
like,
men are simple, then that means they can click with a majority of women.
but the thing is, it's not all men who are doing the choosing. It's like a small number of men who are doing the choosing.
And that's the men that
majority-
women want.
Yes.
Not all women, but I would say some.
A staggering majority of women are chasing after the same men.
The same exact guys.
Yeah, and I would say that most women have to work on themselves to be the woman, like the woman that would fit the criteria, because like we have to be realistic.
I would argue most of you are not.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I also did want to make a
You
point.
all just said a second ago you were
no,
delusional.
I did want to make a point.
You all agreed earlier that most women are delusional.
Right. But what I wanted to say
not
is
all.
that unfortunately there is also like a reality where like again to the point of like survival of the fittest, if we see a man who's already with a woman, like I feel like a lot of, and not majority, but like a lot of women will literally go after men that are taken.
Why is that?
Because they see a man taking care of a woman and they see like what he provides for her, and they're like, okay, but like he said, I have the same qualities as this woman that he has, so why don't I have him? I feel like a lot of like, because I've had that, you know, like if I have a high valued man, I had, no disrespect, like bitches coming up and trying to like interfere with that, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, so then it's also up to the man being like, yo, okay,
Which proves his point.
yeah, no, I'm
You
agreeing
all
with
want
him.
the same guy.
No, I'm agreeing with him. Like, it
Okay.
fucking sucks, but at the same time, it's also like on behalf of like both the man and the woman. Men are not simple at all. I mean, I think they're easier to understand on a more emotional level because they're logical beings. You know, you guys think like not black and white, but you just don't put so much emotional like thinking into it. The
That's
same as
simple.
women.
Yeah, we're simple.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say y'all are simple because not all men are simple. You know, some can have like a lot of like difficulty expressing themselves, talking. Like, it's true. Like, you ask a man to explain his feelings, and then they look at you like, like. But and not all men are like that. But it like they just don't know really how to communicate, and that's a really important factor in a relationship for that to work as well.
That's true. I agree with her. I went on a date with a guy and I asked him, "What do you want?" He
And-
did not. He did not know how to answer this question. He went around in 100 circles and had no idea.
And he's trying to explain like
trying.
what it is, but he just doesn't want to put a label on it. You know
So you
what I'm
think
saying?
men
Like,
should be honest with their emotions with women?
100, and even if
think
it
so,
hurts,
yes.
and even if it hurts, even if you're being an asshole, even if like you're being like the shittiest guy in the world, I'd rather you tell me, yo, listen, I'm gonna be so straight up with you. I don't want to be with you, and that's valid. I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna feel hurt about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna have my own shit. I'm gonna go through my own thing. But at the end of the day, this man was valid. Like, he was honest. He didn't waste my time. He told me straight away, like, yo,
And guess what? He won't smash, right?
no. I mean, honestly, if he tells me straight up, I don't want you.
And that is why
well,
he won't
I
say it.
I get mad because I tell men
And
just
so they're
be
liars.
honest.
So all the men in
and
chat,
like she's
y'all are
saying.
liars because they're calling us liars.
All
Y'all
right.
are liars.
Do you want a guy to be honest with emotions with you, Poland?
I'm sorry. Oh, if you want him to be with emotions with me, you said
Like,
with
honest.
honest with his emotions with you.
Like, to tell you the
sure.
truth.
Yeah, I would like to know for sure if he what his idea of this or that. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Poland.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. What about you?
If a man should be honest about his emotions,
Yeah.
Yeah. Would
Tell you how he really feels about
Like,
shit.
can I say something?
Yeah.
I think they show us, but they acting the true. So we're supposed to read it about the actions, not what they say.
Right.
Okay.
Right?
She's saying actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, it's like we're supposed to read it.
I guess what she's trying to say, like, like, I mean, obviously, yeah, like, if you're a man and you're not acting your usual self, we're supposed to catch on to that as your partner.
they will never say you like
Yeah,
the
like, they'll
truth
never tell
because
you I'm
they have
upset.
something that they want, so they
Yeah.
will not say it. But I think
Yeah, we got it.
we, like a woman, supposed to read it, the action, not the words.
Yeah, I like that.
And it's really sad though because like a lot of suicides are men, guys. Like they need to talk about that stuff. You know, like we care how men feel. You know, like it's valid. Like I feel like it's not talked about.
You
like,
care?
I care
Genuinely?
a lot. Like a lot. Like I think it's a.
How do you
re-
help?
Well, for the most part, I try to educate other people, especially like women as well. Like, hey, because you know we live in a very like, unfortunately, I hate saying this word, but we live in a very misogynistic world, and it's not just about women, but it's also
Misogyny.
men. Yeah, like it's sad because
Can you
like
define misogyny real fast for us?
misogyny is
Yeah.
a term that is widely used to talk about the difference between men and women. Typically, like more popularly used to talk about how women are not equal to men. Now, if that has anything to do with what I'm saying, no, but then that's okay. But I'm saying, like, in the sense, like, the point I'm trying to make is that, like, we should care about how men feel. You can say
Bruh.
it
Use the
loud.
word and you didn't even know what it meant.
Well, I apologize if I was uneducated on what the proper meaning was, but
You know, you
that-
talk a lot and say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, we know.
No,
so.
everyone agrees, but
Yeah.
okay.
That's okay. I mean, I'm sorry they feel that way.
It wasn't even your turn.
That's
what about
alright.
you?
No, can we tell her the actual term, please?
Yeah.
Man, nigga,
please.
she watches the show, bro. She
No,
should
but
know by now.
But the girls have to know.
It's the hatred
Sure, bring it
towards
up.
women.
I don't even know. She was talking about men and suicide rates, and then she went into misogyny. How does that even
Well,
add up? I don't
because
get
you
it.
guys had asked in regards to like me saying like, yo, we live in a world where we put men on a pedestal to act a certain way, not be able to talk about their feelings like you guys are talking about your feelings and how things make you feel in the world and your opinions.
You think they're put on a pedestal by not being allowed to express their
It's
emotions?
societal like pedestal. Yeah, I mean, I think
You think men are pedestalized more than women?
that's actually a really great question.
Yeah, because to pedestalize implies that one gender is being treated better than the other. So you think that men are more pedestalized than women?
That's a good question because and I say
think
this with like
woman.
all respect. It's situational. I think like in situations like obviously women have a higher pedestal in regards to privilege. Like we have access to more things like
So are men
socially.
actually really pedestalized then?
Emotionally, like you guys are literally put on a pedestal to act like nothing matters. Like you guys are like, you know, on your shit. Like you can't express like emotional.
Is that a pedestal though?
I mean, it's a standard, is it not?
Okay, you could say standard, but not pedestal.
Well, okay, then I take back what I said and I say like it's a standard that we hold to men. Like if I have to correct myself, I apologize.
Earlier we asked you on the show
Yes.
who needed a break. I think your guy needed a break.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe. I mean, he got
Probably.
his break.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's crazy, son.
Some man say, all right, 2 a.m. You good, man? You up?
Have a Celsius. Wake up.
No, I'm not tired. I'm just like literally
Vámonos.
amazed.
I'm
at
glad I
just-
was able to like expand your knowledge.
It
or maybe,
retracted
like-
my knowledge.
I didn't learn
actually.
anything.
I lost brain cells listening to that.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Do better.
All right.
Okay, emotions
I don't
from
think-
from your man. Do you prefer
Incredible.
that? Do you want that? To tell you his emotions?
Wasn't the question like to be truthful or some shit like that?
Yeah, truthful with his
I
emotions.
got lost in the talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it's
trust
fine,
me, I did
I
too.
got tired.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got lost. I'm so sorry. Yes, I want a man to be honest with me about how he feels. No matter if it's nice, mean, whatever. I'd prefer honesty so that we don't waste each other's time.
You want to know up front? Cool.
All right, what about you? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want him to be straightforward, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Most of you are stupid, indecisive, don't deserve to be in a leadership role. I want to have multiple women.
Wait,
I want to have multiple
rumble.
women. I want to be able to do what I want to do and not necessarily be questioned about it. And
Like if he wants to disrespect me and whatnot, and he pays all the bills.
He can do whatever he wants. He literally like he's telling you I don't want anything like serious. Like that's it. Like
He's the
just
boss.
Take that. Yeah, like he's the boss. I'm the leader. You listen to me. Like you do what I say. Like that shit.
Am I okay with that?
Would you be comfortable with that? Yes.
I don't think so. No.
All right, what about you?
Can you ask me the question like straightforward?
If,
I know,
if,
right?
if a man
If I just
comes
said
up
what
to
I
you
said to you,
and said I'm a leader, I like this
Yo,
is what I want.
yo.
Period. That's it.
Hold
Oh
on.
my god.
I just feel like there's a lot of
I'm
yapping
sorry.
going on. I'm getting like so
I
confused. Like,
agree
need
with
some,
you.
I need some structure.
Yes.
Like you know what? I actually, I used to see clips of Fresh and Fit, and I used to think like, oh my god, Myron, Fresh and Fit, like they're so harsh on these girls. But oh my god, sitting here, like I've not had a chance to speak. I feel like there's a lot of interrupting going on. I just wish there was some structure. I'm gonna be straightforward. I wish there was some structure. Like, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you can't like feel all like when it's like there's so much talking going on. I'm listening to this point and listening to that.
you're actually
point.
not listening. You've asked to have things rephrased multiple times.
Wait, sorry.
Okay,
Me?
let her talk.
You want me to lie to you? I mean, it's the truth. You've asked us to ask the same thing multiple times, so you're actually not listening. And then you were saying the question was, basically, I just said what a man really wants to say. What's your response to that?
What the man really wants to say. What's my response to?
Go to Rumble, please. Go to Rumble. I'll repeat it one more time for you guys. Please.
That my shit was real.
That's the whole point. You're
I
lying
never
from,
said
from the
that.
very beginning.
Yep.
On a
nailed
date-
it.
I will wipe my makeup off right now and like take off
On
my
your
lashes.
first date, you don't go no makeup. Be honest.
Well,
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
nah, it depends. I mean, if I go to dinner, I have to wear makeup. It's for the guy. I want to look nice. I
So
want
you
to look
are
proper.
lying to us from the very beginning. 'Cause that's
I went on first dates with no makeup on. I look good without makeup on.
Yeah, period. Like I mean, but like,
It was
Can I
hot
say-
outside.
I
I didn't
mean-
want
but
to
if you
sweat
know
it
a girl
off.
has,
But you
can I
got
ask,
big tits though and a big ass. I mean, more or less.
if,
No,
can I
you-
ask? So
you-
if you know a girl has makeup on, what's the lie? Like if you know it's not like real, like you can wipe it off. It's temporary. Like, but what? Like for
you
example,
want
like,
guys to be honest from the very beginning.
about their feelings and about their situation
guess
with
what?
women.
With your looks, you want the same thing. There you go.
I mean, I just demonstrated a second ago that you guys you don't want a man's emotions, honestly. I just literally
do.
demonstrated just a
I
second
just
ago.
don't want
No,
them
you
to
just
disrespect me.
demonstrated that if we would be okay with it or not. But like, I would be okay with you telling me beforehand before it goes forward. That's the argument that we have. Like, if that's
yeah,
what
you want the honesty so that you can make an informed decision to
Yeah.
leave.
exactly.
Yeah.
So-
what's the problem with that?
But like,
fine.
but
It's
if,
fine.
if you
Yeah,
just
that's
wanna
fine.
if you just wanna have sex
Yes.
by deceiving someone,
Yes.
That's,
Yeah, but do
that's
you
the
not see?
argument that men have.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
so
that's
in
really
order
fucked
to
up.
get sex, they are okay with deceiving people.
Wait, first of all, you work at a BBL and a tits job, whatever, right? So you
Yeah.
deceive niggas on a daily basis, right?
Actually, no, it's actually the
You make
husbands
money
and the
off that shit,
boyfriends
alright?
paying for it.
So don't take the hot milk right now.
No,
right?
I'm just saying it's the husbands and the boyfriends more
But you
often than
still
not
make money
paying
off
for
of
it.
niggas simping, man.
I'm just saying mostly
Alright, man.
husbands and
Alright.
boyfriends co-sign for that loan or
Yes.
pay for
I
it.
don't give a
So
fuck,
they
man.
want it. So
Yeah, it's a one to smash, man.
So okay, if a guy is honest with a girl, and she leaves him because he's being honest, then by definition he can't be honest because then he loses
no,
the
he
girl.
can be. Well, he should be honest. Like, he shouldn't just have her
But
stay
what
with a
happens
lie.
if he's honest?
She might leave. She might not. Some women are
Okay.
okay with it.
Yeah,
and
some
wouldn't
women
he
are okay with
want?
it, yeah.
Wouldn't
Okay,
he want
so
to be
if
with
he
a
loses
woman
the
who's
girl-
okay with it?
So does it benefit him to tell the truth then? If there's a high likelihood the girl will leave.
But if he finds the woman who's okay with it, wouldn't he be happier? Like, because there are women who are okay with it, and
That's
if he
true.
finds
That
that
is
girl,
true.
if he
That's
finds that
valid.
1%, like
If most men struggle,
he's the 1%, he
if
should find the
we're not
1%.
I'm talking about men in general. If men in general struggle to get sex and relationships from women, and they know that being honest is going to make them potentially lose the girl, what incentive do they have to be honest?
But
That's a
We're
bad
talking-
Answer the
quality.
question. What incentive is there to be honest if almost nothing positive is going to come from it?
From his standpoint.
but does he
From
not
his perspective.
like? Then all he has to offer is the lies that he tells the woman. Like, that's what I'm saying. Because
No,
if he
answer the
can't make
question.
her stay,
No, hold on.
otherwise,
You're making a
Ask
moral
the question.
argument while I'm telling you a more pragmatic stance. What makes more sense? Tell the truth and lose the girl, or lie and keep the girl, knowing that most men struggle to get women.
well, he
keep
would keep
fucking.
her under false pretenses, but
Yes.
it
Yeah,
would
so?
make sense to him to lie. But that doesn't mean like that.
I'm not making a moral argument here. I'm just saying what makes more sense, pragmatically.
to keep lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't like that's the argument was what would women prefer to be straightforward. That was the whole argument. We want them to be straightforward. They have an incentive to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want him to be straightforward so that you can disqualify him. You don't want him. You don't
Of
want him to
course,
be honest. Yeah.
dating in
You
the
don't want
initial
him to be honest. You don't want him
No.
to be honest for his benefit. You want him to be honest for your benefit so that you can disqualify
in the
him if
initial
need be.
phase, everyone has selfish interest.
Yeah, the
I'm not
fuck.
gonna look out for you if I don't know you. I'm gonna look out for my own interest
Exactly.
first.
Period.
But if
Once
he did know
we
you and
have
told you the truth,
feelings-
he could still
no,
lose you.
No. Like, of course we could. Everybody's free to leave whenever. We could be married 20 years and someday someone realizes, you know what, I made a mistake and I would leave. And hopefully that's not the case because I want marriages to succeed. But like staying with someone under false pretenses makes no sense to me because you will never be yourself and you'll never be comfortable with that person. And one day you'll find the person that you are comfortable with and you will leave that person. Because that's what I'm saying. You can't pretend to just stay with a person under false
Men can't
pretenses.
be honest with women without negative consequences.
But
is my
everything,
point.
Yeah,
everything
that's
is
actually-
with
that's my
point.
consequences.
Yeah.
Neither can
They
women.
can't be honest with.
Yeah, they can't because they would be like, tomorrow I want to have sex with someone else.
They can't be honest
But
with
they
women.
can
Yeah.
find sex,
Well, it's like they're-
like they can find sex everywhere. That's your
No,
argument.
he's saying men can't
They
find
can't
sex
find
everywhere.
sex everywhere.
Okay, well, the 1% can.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
I-
that's
wait.
1%.
Yeah, 1% though.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's a extreme minority.
So are you saying that the rest of the men, the only thing they have to offer is lies?
Well, they have to
80%.
lie a lot of the times to be able to continue to maintain
Yeah.
a relationship with a female.
But would you want your girl to
Because
like
most women
lie
can't handle the
as
truth
well?
like I just proved.
And we're not saying
Yeah.
it's right. We're just saying that it happens.
It
Right.
happens.
But like, would you want your girl to lie to you? Like, about like the same way that you guys are putting like that, like, oh, like men have to lie to you, like to get with you. Like, would you be okay with your girl lying to you, saying, oh, like, yeah, like, you know, you're the only guy for me, and
Yeah,
then she's
sure.
fucking like 3 other dudes?
Well, guess what? They lie too.
Yeah.
They say, I'm only fucking you.
Both.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
three other
Yeah,
guys.
facts.
One's paying the rent,
Yeah,
one's
no,
paying for a car, one's fucking her.
That's
They lie
shallow as
too.
fuck.
That's the
So
majority.
yeah, parties
don't
lie.
care
No,
about
but-
like,
but yeah.
like
Parties
health,
lie.
health,
You're right.
like sexually, like,
Hold on, your man doesn't cheat on you, right?
huh?
Your man doesn't cheat on you, right?
Fuck no.
How do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know?
This man
No, hold on.
23, 6'2",
Hold on, hold
a
on.
doctor.
He better not.
Woman.
Hold on, hold on. Where is he right now?
Watching the stream,
From where?
his house,
How do you know?
cause I just know.
Man,
No, no,
his,
no.
his side
That's the
chick
thing.
is sucking his dick
You
while
don't
watching you right
know.
now,
Well, you
man.
guys took my phone. I can't look at his
24/7.
location.
But that's the point. You don't know.
Well, no, I you know what? I would
What,
like
what,
to,
what?
I would like
You know-
to trust
you-
myself
you
to
know
know
what-
that I
you
picked
know
a
what I
good,
would do
valued man.
If I was
who
a
wouldn't do
scumbag,
that.
if I was really a scumbag dating you, you know what I would do? Leave my phone at my house and go somewhere else, and then come back. You would never even know.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can connect
like,
with
I could
some-
look through your phone. Like, I could do everything within my power to make sure you're not cheating on me, and you're probably cheating on me.
100%.
Like, people will always find a way.
Yeah,
If there's
yeah.
a will, there's a way.
So listen,
like,
both genders lie. It is what it is.
right? It's just like when it comes to like morals, I would expect my partner to hold that.
See,
same
I
level.
wish it was a equal,
Me too.
fair world
I
where
wish
truth is
too.
always reigning free, but we can't.
That's
we
fucked.
just can't.
Wait, first of all of y'all fucked on the first date, man. Y'all capping, man. So
No,
y'all got no
I'm
morals,
sorry.
man.
No, I don't. I
Raise
don't
your
do that.
hand if you have not fucked on the first date.
No.
Exactly. All right.
Only one girl?
Two.
Only one girl, man.
Well, he said have not.
Have not.
Have not.
Look at that shit, man.
All right, play the video, and then we'll react to it. This is a video about emotions. Mo, you want to go into it, real quick? The background on it.
This is just a simple question of would men rather be honest with the women or to a brick wall?
There we go.
This came in from a supporter, right?
Yes.
All right.
Let her rip.
Fellas, would you rather tell your feelings to a brick wall or to a woman?
And you make me believe that I deserve love for real. Like, and oh, sorry, by this part I would have been cut off mid-sentence. But I really feel so warm and safe around you. I actually want to cry. Can I cry? Is that okay? Thank you so much, baby.
For the fellas, would you rather tell your feelings?
All right. So, and the moral of that is that men can't really be honest with women. And now some of you guys are saying, well, you can be honest, but there's going to be consequences. Well, that's precisely the reason why they can't be honest, is because they'll get negative consequences. And I think, what?
Lying about the wrong things. Like, if you're telling the truth, like saying, hey, like, I had a really rough day, I just need to rant, and they let you, then that's different. It's situational.
So you want emotion to be controlled and tell you what you want to hear or what you can actually handle, correct?
Isn't that
By
what
what
men
you
do
just
with
said?
women? Like, I feel like a lot of the time they tell you what they want to hear, like, and like they'll show you. I've had countless amount of men tell me that they'll like space out when women are talking to them, so it is talking to like a brick wall.
Like right now.
Right, and a lot of the responses would be like, "That's crazy, damn,
Damn, let's fuck.
yeah, literally like that."
Yeah,
Have you ever
like
thought
that.
why guys space out when women talk?
Because they don't care.
Nah, y'all boring as fuck.
Yeah, they're probably bored.
Shit, I'm sorry, I'm not entertaining enough. Like, what do I have to do? Like, do I have to play like a Subway Surfer game in front of you? And,
Nah, just
No, it's just
grab the penis, man.
like, you want me to huck two of that shit? Like,
Yeah, do it, man.
huck two.
Don't use teeth, man.
That was kind of funny, but what do you think about this?
I got kind of funny.
I think
Yeah, there
men
you go.
being, I believe that men being stoic is like a masculine trait. It's not that men can't have emotions at all. It's just that the issue of showing emotions as a man towards a woman is that from a woman's perspective, if a man shows like emotions like super expressively, it almost demeans him almost like to seemingly appear as being less masculine. Like,
So you
less
change
capable.
do you change your opinion then on a man showing emotions?
No,
'Cause you said earlier,
I agree with you.
you agree with me on what?
Like that,
I think she's trying to say it's harder for men to show emotions.
it's harder for men to show emotions.
because you know, like that very toxic thing that you have to be.
So
a man,
should
you have
they,
to be
knowing that
hard,
then,
you
since
have
it's
to, you
harder and
know.
that it could be punished, do you still think that men should show their emotions to women?
I just want to say that men
I was
do.
asking her.
Preferably not, unless you want.
So you change your mind then.
change my mind. It's always.
I asked you earlier, should men show their emotions to women, and you said yes.
No, I didn't even answer that question because someone interrupted.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's probably talking.
Oh, she's smart.
I think she did answer because I put yes here.
No, I didn't.
I think she tried to
No,
answer
no,
and
yeah,
she said,
she
hey,
was
I
fine.
can't even
I
talk
was-
anymore
I was Yeah.
People yapping.
I was about to answer and I got interrupted and never ended up answering yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my answer is no.
I could have
Unless
sworn she said yes. I don't know, chat. You guys remind me if we did. My head hurts. So, it's a really tough panel, man. Okay, so
They're
Alright.
saying that to rewind the tape that she did.
she did, right? Yeah, because I wrote it down. I put yes here. She did.
I don't remember.
She just, yeah, they just don't remember. Yeah, because I got 5 yeses here. So that means we didn't get to go to, or, yeah, I think she's the only one that didn't answer. Potentially. Or she might have, but.
I actually said that I prefer men to be straightforward. But what I wanted to say is that men do show their emotions, just in the form of rage.
Rage?
Yeah.
Actually, they did all say yes, because then I remember, that's why I even went into that whole tangent about, well, XYZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you guys all said yes. Yeah. Yeah, you did, yeah. You did.
you can rewind the tape, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I said nothing. I didn't have
I mean,
time to
chat is
answer.
saying 50-50, so.
Honestly, I remember she talked about her commenting on stuff, yapping. That's all I remember. I don't remember saying yes.
Yeah, I didn't have
Could be
time
wrong,
to
though, but-
finish because someone interrupted.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
it's
I
fine.
remember.
It's
You can
fine.
rewind the tape.
Yeah, it's
You
fine.
I didn't
Probably
answer.
me. Sorry.
It's fine.
She went on
I
a whole
was just trying to
spiel
help
about
you
people yapping. No.
get there.
I don't know.
All right.
Either way, it's
Well,
fine.
here's the thing. I kind of wanted you guys to be able to talk and get your thoughts out, because I think you guys revealed a lot of things about female nature that I think are very interesting for the audience to learn from. What did you want to say before that you felt like you were getting cut off? Then go ahead. What do you want to say? For you.
I think I already briefly elaborated on it just now, but I think it's admirable for men to be stoic. Not that they don't have emotion at all. It's just that if a man shows too much emotion in front of a woman, the woman may kind of lose respect or kind of see him as less masculine, less capable of handling himself. Because I think essentially, women want a man who is strong, capable of solving problems. The moment you cry, it's almost like, oh, this man can't even handle his own emotions. How can he handle anything?
That's a
So
good
it's
point.
all about masculinity. You can
Okay.
have emotions but probably not express in front of a woman, unfortunately.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you tell women your true feelings, your emotions,
Yeah.
and they use against you
Mhm.
when they're mad. Like, you were crying to me the other week, you bum ass nigga.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
What
They-
women
they throw it
are
in
you
your face.
speaking to that do that to you?
No, not me. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I
in
was
general.
about to say,
Yeah,
bro,
it happens all the time.
Get the fuck out of that.
Hold on, you would do the same thing too?
I wouldn't. No,
If your man pissed you off, you get really mad at him,
but I wouldn't.
you're gonna bring up old shit.
You're right.
I wouldn't.
You're gonna bring
bring
old-
up that.
No,
Though.
you're saying that not because you're calm. You might
no,
love him.
but I have gotten I get dude, I have a lot of self control.
I guarantee you, if I call him right now on the phone, ask him, brother, did she ever bring up old shit about you?
Not
make-
his emotions though.
But you still brought up old shit, right?
What are we saying? Oh, you cried to me at this time. That's what I'm saying. I would bring up situations, yes, but not in a moment where he.
Same thing,
Not in a moment
princess.
where he
Same
cried.
thing.
Not in
I
a moment where
told
he
you, man.
cried.
She nags, man.
Bro,
She nags, man.
bro.
It's
You
fine.
trying to
I
be
get
perfect?
specific. Not that I nag.
Yeah,
Maybe I do,
no, you
but I
nag
get
as fuck.
specific.
No, you nag, bro.
I get specific. Specific.
All right. We'll read some of the chats. This is really interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Keep smiling.
Yeah, keep smiling.
And I think the girls' responses kind of proved why guys can't be honest with girls, because I don't think women can honestly handle the truth
They
from
can't.
men. Because if they do tell the truth, the girl's gonna just, oh well, I'm gonna leave. I mean,
Are you saying that you can't handle the truth from women when they tell you what they
no,
want to
women,
leave?
women can't handle the truth from men because they'll leave if you told them what you really think.
I mean, I felt like I misunderstood one thing, that emotions are one thing to say oh, I care for you, I'm happy you're here. And one thing is to say, yeah, I'm going to do what the fuck I want, this and that. I would not want to hear that for sure.
All right,
I mean,
So
emotions.
then he can't be honest with you then.
You can't.
Because that's how he really feels.
Exactly. If
Can't
it
say
comes
it.
to the things you said right now, absolutely no.
And you know what's funny?
You
If he
should
told
not.
you what he really wants to tell you, you couldn't connect on that level. Because you'd be thinking about, oh, he's like this. Oh, no, I can't connect with this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he will never tell you.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. Fair.
Men would rather be honest with a brick wall than with women. Women almost always use men's emotions against them.
I'm telling you. It happens all
I
the
don't
time.
think you should ever cry in front of a girl either. They can't handle it. Taller people are at higher risk of getting cancer. If women keep reproducing specifically with tall men, population will collapse even more in the future. Okay,
Come on, bro.
Short? Is he short though? Is he short?
Hey FNF, would y'all be open to bringing two guys on the pod? Is No Life Shack a YouTuber that showed FNF fans how to set up and run a professional reaction channel on YouTube and becoming to monetize all this? Guy called Ugly Machine IG. He red pill his like y'all, and I think he would do great for the pod.
Send us the channels.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I mean, just send it to Mo. He'll definitely take a look at it because we're banned. Okay, ladies, what would it take to get out of the friend zone?
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right, I can ask that.
Hello.
I don't think it's possible, but yeah.
What would it take for you?
Okay. Honestly, if we vibe, we vibe. Like I think that's it. Like at the end of the day, I always say like I wouldn't date someone like, for example, like on a dating app, but like you know what? All of my boyfriends have been people I was friends with before.
Wait, boyfriends?
Yeah, like
With
like
an S?
yeah, like within my years, like for example, like high school, I in my early year I had one, like for 2 years, then I had another one.
Yeah.
And then
Another
like,
one.
when I graduated, that
Another
was
one.
the guy for 3 years. So he used to be my friend, and he was really nice to me. He showed me that he had good qualities, and then I gave him a chance. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You give a good guy a chance, and you'll be a lot happier.
How long did you have to sit there in the friend zone?
Not that long, actually.
How long?
Like solidly. Like when he asked me out the first time, I think like 2-3 months. I want to say
You had to wait 2 to 3 months.
like of us hanging out, getting to know each other, like really like him
Smashing.
putting in effort to court me. Like that's the word, right?
Did he
Like,
smash in between there or
no, no, absolutely not.
Did he smash ever?
Yes,
Okay.
2 months later.
like when he became my boyfriend. Yes.
Okay.
So he had to put in all that work.
Yeah, because you need to be my man.
When he
Otherwise, I
could've-
will not have sex with you.
When he could have just taken that time and resources and either built up a business or gone with another girl that showed interest in him.
And you know what? He took that chance, and I think it's going really well for him. So
you think a 6'3" guy,
6'2",
6'2" guy, that's on his way, has ambition, didn't fuck nobody else while he's dating you?
I like to think so. Yes.
See, you say like think so, or do you know so?
I know so, but
Okay.
for the sake of this podcast, because we're all about the truth and like that realistic point of view,
Yes.
I would like to say I'd like to think, because I want to be proper for you guys. Like I don't want to misspeak.
Okay, you are delusional, but go ahead.
I am.
I think when you
Yeah, you
just
You are.
flow, you just flow with someone, you just know. It's like you're friends, but when things are going to another level, even if you start sleeping with each other, be casual, when you became a couple. I think you kind of feel it, you do different things with each other. You kind of go, if someone brings you to his friends and like, introducing you, oh, this is my girl, it kind of goes like,
So you're saying by actions and time you can tell?
yeah, absolutely actions. It's another level, I think.
That's not the question.
Yeah, because if he's a friend, he could just say, "Hey, there's my friend." What's your name again?
My name?
Yeah.
The
Magdalena.
question is, what does it take to get out of the friend zone as a guy with you? That's the question.
What does it take? I mean, it's like 2-3 months of like hanging out, right? Like
Okay.
just
So he has to hang out with you for 2 to 3 months platonically.
yeah,
What the?
right?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
I mean,
serious?
kind of. I mean, the friend zone. Like, I don't understand. You just hang out with someone, you get to know your friends, and then what it takes to take the friend zone out of this and move to another level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just feel when you go with the flow. You just feel this. I don't know.
So do you think a guy that's in the top 1% that makes that kind of money and has status and has women going
I'm
after
not
him?
talking about the money now. Come on.
But that's what you
I'm
want.
not going. That's not what. It's just we just
The
use it
bare
as-
minimum for you is 300,000.
Well, okay, all my friends make this. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you want a guy that makes money.
Yes, so much.
Okay, so if a guy makes that kind of money, he's in the top 1% we showed earlier. Do you think he's really going to sit there and wait 3 months in the friend zone for you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
would like
some
to-
guys who are,
we'll
imps who
see.
make money would definitely do that shit, man.
I don't really do friend
Just fuck,
zone. I
though.
feel like
Yeah, that's my point.
if you go on
Yeah,
a
like,
date
just
and you
fuck,
just
yeah.
kind of like someone and someone likes you, there's no friend zone. You go to a level of
I mean,
start
they'll see
dating,
her like
seeing each
once
other.
or twice a month, and then
So
No, I don't do the friend zone. Like if I go on a date, I just go on a date and we know that we like each other and we keep dating each
so
other.
why should you wait 3 months if you don't do the friend zone thing?
I mean, I used to do it when I was younger, you know. I
That
don't
was
do
like
this.
20 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago, bro. Before social media.
Yo, if you
man.
just let girls talk, bro, like it's just like, you know. I hope you guys are learning something because I'm fucking, my head hurts. Like, but I hope you guys are learning something. The contradictions, all this other stuff, it's fine.
Hey,
like,
Myron,
this is one of a more educational episode for y'all ninjas, man.
Okay. Next, what about you? The question is, how does a guy get out the friend zone to get with you?
Yeah. To fuck.
Like okay, English is my second language.
Yeah.
You have to.
So a guy
Okay.
that is your friend wants to
Okay.
get with you.
Okay.
How would he get out of the friend zone to get?
But I like him. Or no?
English all
You don't like him.
Okay, so.
He's just a
What?
friend.
Oh, okay. So no, I will.
No.
Like.
So he can never get out of the friend zone. He can never become your lover as a friend.
Like. Will be difficult. If
Yeah.
I don't like him, why is, you know?
Okay, so no for you, never.
All right, what about you? What does
Maybe
it take to
after
get?
my feelings change, right? But if my feeling doesn't change, no.
Yeah. Okay, so never. All right. What about you?
All right.
I think if a woman puts a man in the friend zone, I don't think there's anything he can do to get out of the friend zone unless something drastic happens, like he gets really fit, his whole appearance changes, he gets his money up, maybe.
Okay, W Asian.
But
Let's go.
otherwise, I think it's gonna be impossible
Konnichiwa.
to get out of the friend
That's
zone. as a
Japanese,
guy.
Chris.
Same thing, man.
All right, what
Okay.
about you?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Unless I secretly like you and I'm just being your friend because I like you, I don't see any way you could get out the friend zone. Because when I have guys who are friends, I see you as friends. I don't think about having sex. I don't think because that makes me uncomfortable.
So there's nothing they can do.
Pretty much no. Not
What
unless
about
I
you?
like
Is there anything they can do?
I honestly don't have platonic relationships with men
Why not?
because I believe that men and women can't really be genuine friends without ever being either sexual tension or on one side or the other, or just like major like heartbreak or disappointment.
Okay. I guess my next question is, if you were a man, would you ever allow a woman to friend zone you, or would you just stop talking to her altogether?
No, I would not hang around. I would, unless I want to be her friend. But I don't think men want to be women's friends. They see, like,
So what would your answer be then?
if
If you
I
knew that she was only going to friend zone you and never give you a romantic opportunity, would you even talk to her anymore?
no, because I'm not there to be exploited.
Interesting. What about you? If you were a guy, would you ever stay in the friend zone of a girl?
If I didn't have feelings for her and I genuinely liked her as a person, then yes.
Yeah, but let's say you want something more. Would you actually stay in the friend zone, or would you move on to something else?
I would move on then.
You would leave?
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you?
If you're a guy and you stay in the friend zone, you're essentially like disrespecting yourself. You probably have
Okay.
to move on for that.
All
Like,
right, so
once
you would
you're
leave.
put in that zone, yeah.
If you
have
were a
to
guy,
leave.
you would leave.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you do, Poland, if you were in the friend zone with a girl? Would you just stay there, or would you leave?
Leave.
Why would you leave?
I will not want to waste my time.
That's smart.
I'm 38.
Okay. What about you?
When I was younger, I would stay, but now I don't have time to have a friend and become boyfriend. I don't have
No,
time
I'm saying
for
if
this.
you were a man, would you stay?
No, I would leave.
Not a woman. Okay.
Yeah,
You would leave. Why would you leave?
because I would not waste my time, and I truly believe that if
So would you
things
say
are
being friends with a woman is a waste of time?
no, if you want to go to another level, that's what you mean, right? Or just a friendship. I mean, we're talking about become something else, right? At some point, like have a hope, right?
Yeah.
Hope.
No, I would not waste my time.
You wouldn't?
No,
Okay. So being friends with a woman is a waste of time. So.
I truly believe that if people are into each other, they go to another level right away. I'm my age now. I do have guy friends, but that's nothing romantic, and I know this is not gonna move
So
forward.
they're wasting their time.
No, I know them for a very long time. It's like my family, but I would not waste my time if I would be a gay guy for a woman to wait for her. I would not.
So it's only wasting time if you're the guy, not them wasting their time being friends with you.
It's but the two different. No, you're just saying two different things. If you're talking about to turn into a relationship, and then you have a friends
I
you
see
have
what
known
you did
for
there.
20
See what I did there?
years, who's married, and it's another level.
Can't
but
answer it straight.
okay, my answer is no. I would walk away.
Okay.
No, we got that. But okay.
Incredible.
What about you?
If a woman is honest about how she feels and it's not a positive thing, I would walk away.
Yeah, okay.
So all of you would walk away.
Just
Seems.
like I would if a man was honest with me and I didn't agree.
Would it be fair to say that women friendships are useless then?
Ooh.
No,
Start here.
absolutely not.
But you would leave.
Friendship, like in what sense? Like, are you friends with this person strictly because you want to fuck, or like are you friends with this person for companionship and like to spend time in a non-sexual way? Like, is it only based sexually?
I mean, whatever value you think you can extract from it, but if you're I'm asking you, what value would you get in a friendship relationship with a woman if you were
Good
the guy?
memories, honestly. Like, if I'm not thinking
Good
about
memories?
if I'm not thinking about sex, bro, like I'm gonna spend good time with these people.
What good memories would you get?
Like how we're doing here, you know, we're all friends and like, you know,